You know, I just got tired of thinking about what I was gonna do for a thumbnail. That's really it. That's really all. How we doing, everybody? My goodness. I should probably, I guess I could add my Discord. This is such a non-starter of a stream for me. I know that's weird as the guy who decided to go live. But, let's see here. What do I even... This is Colossal Caverns, but, like... It's kind of... It's an in-between cavern. Does that make sense? Usually, but between projects, I do, you know... I do some caves. You know, we just chill out, see what happens. In between projects, caverns... Paste. No, that's the live chat. That's not gonna work. Where's the actual freaking link itself? There we go. Wow, that wasn't that hard. Guys, I'm out of Pikmin content. That's not true. That's not true at all, actually. Although I do wish that I could turn down Dolphin for myself. I'm gonna do that. Yo, Jedi, what's up? Thank you. Member for 29 months. God, I am so old, aren't I? Oh, 10 is really nice on my eardrums. It's a little low for you guys. It's low for you guys, but it's very nice on my eardrums. All right, let's see. There's the rest of you guys. Kinda, sorta. We'll cap it out. We'll cap it out right there. That feels normal. Let me hit a live split, because I can. Is that going to appear in a totally normal, acceptable way? Hey, look, it did. Wow. Isn't that great? What's up, team? Welcome one, welcome all. We're back. We're back. How's the, I mean, the in-game audio is probably fine. It's probably not a big deal. Even a little bit. Ah, yes, Griff. 10 months. Let's go. What's up? What's up? How do you check? I see. Let's see here. Channel activity. You joined YouTube 17 years ago. Ultima. Wait, that's crazy. I can go back in your entire history. I can see everything that you've ever sent in chat. That's insane. Oh my gosh, you were here during the EK streams? During the randomizer? During Mario Mon? During the Windwoker? Wow. Nice. Wait, that's so funny. That's so silly. No, he's not been a member for 17 years. Going for PB? No. No. Like I can see, let's see. Channel activity. Yep. Mm-hmm. Liam was here mostly during Emerald Kaizo. Yes, and then I did Repick 3 Kaizo after Emerald Kaizo. Liam was there almost every day of Emerald Kaizo. He missed days 32, 33, 36, 29. I could see how many days of EK you missed. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Wait a minute, dude. Wait, that's crazy. 18. 14. This is very silly. This is very silly that I'm able to do this. That's pretty much it. 6. Oh, it only goes back to 6, it looks like. That's so funny. Plus 1 through 5, it looks like. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry that I'm just kind of like dicking around at the beginning of stream. I could totally like get started. It wasn't my intention to do that. Even though it absolutely is my intention to not do very much within these caverns. We are not speed running. We are excellence running. And we're just gonna chat. We're just gonna talk about life and times and Juniper Lee and, you know, all of those things. Let's see here. Wind Waker OST. Oh, shit. That's so funny to me. Thank you guys for hanging out with me as you're just now joining. Isn't this great? Isn't this great, guys? Oh, how dare I have fun in my own stream. That's a great point, dude. Well, you know, I didn't exactly want to do... Because I thought about doing something else Pikmin related, but I realized that I couldn't quite nope out of the things if I did start them. Hopefully that's not too loud for y'all. But, yeah. Here we are. Welcome. Back to the Colossal Caverns. I promised that the end... There we go. Oh, lots of... Good God. Okay. Oh my... Yo, stop. Sorry. The beginning of a Colossal Caverns run is always the most chaotic part. So forgive me as I am, you know... I spend the first couple minutes usually getting my bearings. It's not usually until we, like, find our first onion that we really feel like I can actually chat with y'all. Oh, if I could just, like... Oh, I don't know. If I could get you to come here... Close. Kind of close. Then I would not feel bad doing that. Hopefully we get him in time. Very good. Wow, isn't that awesome, man? If only there was a character model for Wind Waker Link. You know, there might be. I want to say there's not. But you know, there might be. Yeah, we're here to spin the wheel again, for those of you curious. I'm here to reflect on the last project that we did, as well as update you guys on things that are currently in the works, as well as just kind of chat about, you know, what will come next. The wheel will happen later. Oh, dude, we're speedrunning. Holy fucking shit, that's crazy. Wait, that's crazy. That's actually insanity, dude. That's actually insanity. Oh, shit, fuck. We're speedrunning. Wait, okay. Sorry, hold on. You know, it never begins as a speedrun, but it always ends as one. That's an insane crab drop, also, by the way. Sorry, give me a split second. Yellow, blue, red. I wasn't going fast. But now I might have to. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. I'd like to get to... Yeah, that's the closest onion. God, I love the Wind Waker. Wraith is gonna drop very shortly. Oh. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. That's okay. I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh, is he just like... Whoa, what the f... Dude. He never once thought that he was out of bounds. Never, not a single time. Oh, hold on. Somewhere. I do not know. I got you to replay the Wind Waker? That's cool. I'm glad. I also got me to replay the Wind Waker, but it wasn't just me. It was an active effort of all of the chatters and everybody who suggested that I do a Zelda randomizer in some shape or form. I'm really trying my best here. That Snowy Bulborb really fucked everything up, I'll totally admit. Oh, here we go. I'm totally off cycle, totally just annoyed with the sheer grubs and all the stuff that's happening. Like, allow me to just continue. Has the wheel been fixed? The wheel indeed has been fixed. Whoa! Chill. Stop it. Stop it more. There we go. I did fix the wheel with a screw, so it should be good to go. And I took a picture, I believe, of all of the other things that we had put on said wheel. So I will be able to update it with, you know, the projects that we have discussed. Yeah, grab that. That's fine. Take it, take it, take it. Very good. We literally have the globe already. I forgot, dude. We literally have it already. This is nuts. I don't know what I'm going to replace the Wind Waker rando slot with. I'm kind of, like, legitimately running right now. Even if it's not a good idea, I am just doing it. I'm just doing it up right this second. Because, like, a crab within the first couple minutes, it's always when I don't want to speedrun that I get the best seeds. Let's talk about the Wind Waker speedrun for a little bit, if I can. You know, I'm gonna get distracted, my ADHD is gonna be on fire, right? But I'd like to have that be a point in chat. Oh, what the fuck? Who died? Yo. I don't think anybody. I don't think anybody. I'm gonna leave one captain. I gotta get to the yellows. Well, more realistically, I gotta get to the blues. I had an awesome time with the Wind Waker randomizer, especially given the fact that I wasn't too familiar with the game and I had a bunch of settings on that people were like, oh god, I can't believe you're doing that, right? Oh, the candy pop? Got you. That makes perfect sense. But if I had to give the project, like, a grade, right? Also, this is tough. That is a tough start. If I had to give the project a grade, I'd probably give it, like, a 9? Oh, I don't have enough dudes here. Got it. I'd probably give it like an 8.5 or a 9. Because I really did. I enjoyed the shit out of it, number one. But, you know, I think that it could have gone a lot of different ways. I think there was a lot of, like, little storytelling moments. And, like, the ways we got... Bye-bye. The ways we got some of those items as well were good. We'll do 20. Start with a sword, but it was so much fun to not have the sword, though. Oh, these guys are just snagged here. This is so shot, bro. Dude, that is shot. That is shot that they're just... Oh my god, both of them are right here! Yo, what is this? Oh my god, they're right... Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Stop this right now. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. That's a corpulent nut! Holy Jesus, dude. Dude, I need to find the Wraith. I gotta find the Wraith to do this, because... I'm not spending all the time. I'm just not gonna spend all the time. I don't think there's a Korok mod or anything really like that. Yeah, that's a little crazy. That's absolutely a little crazy. There's a boss in here, too. Is it a blue candy pop? I think that's blue. Not purple. I gotta wait. Waiting is so much fun. I love waiting in my Pikmin games. I also love waiting in my Zelda games and waiting in my Mario games. Honestly, I just love when I get to wait. No knapsack? That's fine. Nothing for the program. Got it. I have one bitter. Spray economy's not looking so good, but other stuff is looking kind of good. Wraith is nowhere to be found. Yet. I should say yet. No payouts, okay. But no, I think that there were moments of the Wind Waker randomized that I didn't love. But I think those moments were mostly few and far between. I mostly had an incredible time. I am gonna have to fucking deal with all these guys too. What the hell? What was that? The ending could have gone smoother for sure. Oh, well, if you're talking about Phantom Ganon, then yeah. Excuse me, Puppet Ganon. Absolutely, I agree with you. Oh! Sorry. I had to let my beetle out for a split second, you know what I mean? Were they volatiled by a Dweevil? Avoided by a Dweevil. Huh. I thought you were saying they got blown up. I saw the V, I just glanced at it, and I was like, oh, volatile Dweevil. Boss? No boss? Okay. I see Empress. Oh, God. No, I think that if we had given maybe a little bit more time and effort into the Louis model, which wasn't anybody's, I don't want to say, like, fault, because Anto was gracious enough to make that for me in the first place. Hairline cam. Yo, that's crazy. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, bro. I have a big forehead anyway. That's like a separate thing. What's up, Dan? How we doing? Dan, did you watch any of the Woke Waker? Oh. I'm affectionately calling it the Woke Waker. Hairline's huge for the program, I think. Thanks. I got a haircut recently. Oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. That's not good. They're sneaking past. Oh, the babies are sneaking past. That's kind of bad. The Wind Waker. Bum-ba-da. Bum-ba-da-ba-da-ba. When I crashed out against Puppet Ganon. Dude, that was the angriest I had been. Like, literally. Like, usually I play games that make me mad, but that one really didn't. Except for that moment. So it's interesting that you happened to be there. You know what I mean? You just so happened to be there. Oh, yep. Yep, that checks out. I just gotta kill them. When I was angry. What does that mean? I don't know. I do not know. Dude, the frog is still moving and shaking out here. Hold on, let me just stand over here. You deal with second Dweevil. And you get everything else from this spot. Hidden treasure right there? No? Interesting. Oh. Might I say the Windwoker like Jack Black? How else am I supposed to say things that are proper nouns slash items slash playthroughs slash projects? Dude, Puppet Ganon was actually whack, though. It couldn't just be me who thinks that Puppet Ganon's whack. With the bait, I don't know if the bait was, like, actually bait, or if that was, like, a real tip. But it was a terrible real tip if it was a real tip. Anyway. Yeah, we're 13 minutes in. I gotta free the Wraith, dude, because I want to kill those guys, like, really bad. Oh boy, here we go. One red, that's totally chill. Why is the gaming tag thing Plants vs. Zombies 2? I'm playing Pikmin 2 Colossal Caverns, YouTube. Pikmin 2 Colossal Caverns. AI is bad, YouTube. AI can't replace me. Can't replace me. Thanks, Pacecot. I appreciate that. However much 5 PLN is. Yo, Griff! I appreciate that, too. Holy crap. That's actually dope. Oh. Oh. Oh, my God. Relax, relax, relax. It is not that serious, guys. Not you guys. You guys are more than welcome to donate as many gifted memberships as you want. As many as you want, you know. Twist my arm. I gotta find the... Alright, this is fine. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. Yup. I can't even... Dude, I can't even hear. I know that's like a day one John. Like, oh, I can't hear the game, but like I can't hear the game. Between the Wind Waker and all of the things going on, I just can't. I can't discern what's going on. I need audio cues. Real bad. Whoa! Oh! What? Stop it! Too much happening in the caves, dude. Too much happening in the caves. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm a little washed, but I'm never that washed. I'm trying to interact with you guys too and also think about the last playthrough while also speedrunning an extremely difficult Pikmin game. Please. Was I never not washed? Ah. Interesting. I seem to remember a Pikmin 2 two-player battle tournament that became lost media. That's none of my business, though. Who won the Ironman challenge? That wasn't even what I was talking about. That's crazy. Wait, you got from... There was a two-pronged attack. Kick his ass. Kick his ass, please. Okay. This is really dumb and bad. Thank you guys for the gifted. Seriously. Seriously, it's coming in handy. It's coming in clutch. The challenge you let me win. You're insane. You're an insane person. He must have hit the fire geyser. Yeah, he must have hit the fire geyser. Hold up. Yep. God damn it, dude. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. Okay. Are you fucking kidding, bro? Bro, he's still coming. Like, what's his deal? Oh, I see the man at legs, too. That's kind of a huge placement for him. And this guy's still alive. How much... Did he regenerate all of his HP? No. Woof, dude. Woof, 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 woof. We're doing okay, actually. I'm taking a lot of damage, but I'm doing generally fine. Donate to get me a better ISP. Dude, it's the worst. My ISP, like, I can't even do anything about it, because they have a monopoly on the area that I live in. And it's not like my home, so I can't just, like, call a company and be like, yo, install your lines here. Because, like, why would I do that for a place that isn't somewhere I pay for? Or, I mean, I pay to live here, but I don't... You know what I'm saying. I rent. I don't own this shit. Owning something in big 2026? Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. It's 12, dude. I'm so lost. I am lost. Do captains heal? No, never, actually. Good question, Hunter. Not in CC. Yeah, morale at leg spotted. True. Sorry, guys. I have to, like... Again, the first little bit of Colossal Caverns, like... And you've been able to tell that I've kind of been a shitter here. I've lost a lot of Pikmin. I've just kind of sent it. I have not gained a ton of Pikmin. Oh, jeez, dude, the crab scared me. The fucking crab scared me. I need to look for the Wraith, bro. And there's totally hidden treasure here. There. No. Dude, I'm not even rusty in Pikmin 2. 43. Okay, I gotta get somewhere, bro. I gotta get somewhere. I own my YouTube channel, and that's priceless. You're right. It's worth nothing. That's a good point. That's a good point. No, Hev, don't say that. Your YouTube channel's worth something to me. It gets me through hard times. I know, it's everything in my entire life right now, except for my girlfriend and my dog, and also my lovely family. But besides that, my YouTube channel is worthless. But I'm trying to make it worth more. And you can do that. How do you make my YouTube channel worth more money? It's easy. You simply leave a like and subscribe to the channel and help me locate the Waterwraith. You could turn me into a star overnight. Dan's gonna pimp me out. Pimpman? That's a Pikmin hack waiting to be made. I see him. I see it. The future. He's in here, bro. Volatile Dweevils. Ah! Ah! Come on! That's a crazy jump. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. We've seen those before. That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. Hold on. All right, there is a boss over here. Let me kill him. The good news about letting the Wraith out like this, I'll tell you, is that we're gonna get him to kill both of the Empresses. There's a lot of bad things fucking happening inside of this cave. The red onion's very close. It's very, very close. I'm gonna do that instead. Sub-hour pace. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna let the, what's-his-face do whatever he wants. The Wraith. That's what his name is. Sorry. I need a fighting force going forward, so here we go. Reds it is. Reds it is. Reds it is. What's up, Super C-Man? How we doing? This is an in-betweener stream. In-between caverns. What did I call this stream, actually? What's the title of it? Is it Monday Night Caverns? Yeah, it is. Okay, got you. Sorry. Apollo! I see you. I see you. Woohoo! Wait, I'm sorry. Is the Wraith over there now? Oh no, that was just from the bombs. Which I guess is kind of nice. Medium-sized caverns. No, no, no. The caverns are always colossal, dude. I really could use some morale at legs, though. I gotta go deal with bro. Did he got a yellow from that, dude? It's ridiculous. Playing without purple and white onions is stinky. You know, it is, but it also feels very fair. Because, like, those types don't have onions in the base game. So why would they in the cavern? I know I'm not going fast. I know I'm not going fast, bro. You don't need to make fun of me for it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Alright, I gotta lead bro. Oh, you don't even die? That's bullshit. It's not where he came from. This is a dead end. Yeah, it's a dead end. Sorry. Speed running. Just beat the Sage Leaf. You saw it today. What are you talking about? I just beat the Sage Leaf. I've beaten the Sage Leaf a few times in my day. In my heyday. Oh, I gotta get this. Dang it, dude. I have 6 spices, 1 bitter. That is not enough, bro. It is not enough. Whoa, bro's bouncing over there. Maybe I can get the, you know, that one upgrade. Nope, didn't get it. But I did get a spicy, which is fun and cool. Oh, do I let these guys out? No, the answer is no. I'm not gonna. There should be a boss over here. I'll patiently wait. I'll accompany these guys back to base. Why not? Can I see the minute legs steam? Dude. It is too goddamn dark in this cave. Anyway, what I wanted to say, I mean, obviously we were talking about the Wind Waker randomized playthrough. I thought that was very successful, especially for like a first Zelda randomizer. I think that there's like a lot of content there, number one. But then also like, it inspires me for future ones, because you guys said that this one was like slow. You know, like, and it was damn slow. But I liked it. You know, I liked how slow and chill it was. I have to find this. It's ridiculous, man. I don't know where he went. I don't know where the Wraith went. Yeah, it was slow because of the settings I put on, but those settings were on purpose. They did not... Dude, the Wraith has not been over here? Oh my god. That's criminal. Where is he then? If not here, then where? Oh, there's a baby too. Yo, stop. Yo, stop. Did he go this way? I don't even know. I don't know where he's at. It's kind of okay. If we hear Pikmin getting squished, we know he's close to base. Oh, and I like this generation. I like this. Oh! 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 Oi! Oi! No! Dickhead! Dickhead! Back this way! Oi! Oi! Stop! Oi! Excuse me. Hello. Hi there. Hi there. How are you? Heck, I hate this. Oh, Jesus, dude. Hold on. Oh, my God. No. 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 No, I don't have purples either, so I can't just, like... Whoa! Whoa! What kind of crazy-ass fucking decision was that, bro? He didn't act the way he should have in that situation. He did some strange things. Come on now. Get a move on. Get a move on here. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, what is he on? What is he on? Stop! What is happening? Why is he like... Why is he smart? What is his deal? Come this way. Scumbag. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I don't have the rush boots, I guess. But, like, he usually is not... He's usually not that crazy, bro. He's usually not that crazy. Alright, here we go. Am I going the right way still? No. Yes, maybe? Over this way. There's Empress 1. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, let him go this way. Real quick. That's fine. What? Yellow Pikmin? Bro, why? Alright, that's fine. Still good. Still fine. Everything's still fine. I see the Titan sparks. That's good. It's all good. All good. All good. We're still cooking. Still cooking. Hopefully he's coming back. Good. Yeah, dude, this Wraith is on something... This Wraith is on something different. He's on something different. Double boss spawn? Okay. No bosses, but this is a double boss spawn, so... Alright. I don't really want him to get caught on that. Wait, did he kill the Titan? Did you hear it? Of course, there's a purple candy pop bud in the water. That's always good. Hello. Alright, the other guy's over here. Alright. Hello, Mr. Glowbro. How we doing? I'm just, oh. Oh, no. No! No! Pikmin's so chaotic, bro. It's so chaotic. Hello. Coming in here. Opening these up. Nothing for the program. That's okay. Don't need anything for the program. I just need bro to follow me. Oh, he did get the Titan. Yo, huge, massive, big, massive, giant even. Some would say colossal. That's the name of the game, Hef. Yeah, you right. Welcome back to the Woke Waker. This is awesome, dude. This is great. That was great. Now, my main question at this stage, I gotta get him, is where did he go? Okay, hold on. Oh! Stop. What's today's game plan? It is to do this run and then spin the wheel and then figure it out. Currently, I am struggling a little bit. Yup. Stupid jump, but here we are. Dude, more freaking frogs. Look at that. Look at that shit. I'm saving my bitter. I'm saving it. I'm saving it in case of bad things. Thought that might be a knapsack. Does the wheel have Skyward Sword randomizer on it? No, it had Zelda randomizer on it. See a groink. Can I get you to... Can I offer you some of my finest pit, Mr. Groink? Just some of my finest pit, please. Streaming now on HBO. Dude, I'm so funny. I'm so funny. Dude, look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. Oh, is that the same room? Or is that a different circular room? Hold on. Oh, dude, that's a different circular room? Oh, dude, with a frog in it? And we have... I don't know what this generation is, but I needed to develop some social skills. Sorry. I'm feeling it come alive right now, man. How do we feel about Skyward Sword? You're just trying to trigger my chat, Dan. You're just trying to trigger them. I love it, personally. My first Zelda game. And it was, canonically, the first Zelda game. So, like, I really like it. Wind Waker. I wake the wind. Dude, I miss that. I already miss it. I'm gonna be honest. I have not watched Pluribus. That seems like something I would watch with the lady. Currently, we're watching the last couple seasons of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's, like, good. You know, it's funny. There's moments where I'm like, yeah, I get it, you know. I do not know where the Wraith went. I really need to know where the Wraith went. It would be highly beneficial to me if I could just find bro. Because it's 35 minutes deep. We're doing well. Not on the amount of treasures we have, I don't think. But on the stuff we have unlocked / need to get done, we're doing okay here. I need desperately to find where I'm going, though. Oh, dude. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. I need to find him. Stop it! Stop! Stop, please. Please! Dude, I don't come into dance chat and heckle him like that. I don't do that. I don't do that. Oh god, there's 14. Oh dude, I don't have the bandwidth for this. I don't have the bandwidth for this. Stop it! I don't know. Stop! I don't know where. Stop it! Let me get safety, please. Is it with Olimar? It's probably with Olimar, right? Oh, it's a fucking bull bear, dude? Oh, that's horrible! Oh, dude. It wasn't even the Wraith. I didn't even locate him. Ugh. Colossal Caverns is so annoying, dude. It's so annoying sometimes. Can I get Louis? Are you able to? Oh shit! Wait. This is the direction I need to. Oh no! Stop! Just, I have a single white pigment. Just don't do it. Okay. God damn it, dude. And there's. Can we just stop? Can we just stop? I don't know where the Wraith went, and I don't know how to get back to the man at legs. I'm so lost right now. And things are still dying. I have to imagine that it's from the babies. There's so much random shit happening. I do not know where everybody is. Jelly float digestion? It could be. I felt like we were doing so good. Now I'm slowly losing time. I'm not doing bad quite yet, I don't think. I wouldn't classify it as bad. I really need the Wraith to kill the 2 Empresses, and I need to find, like, 5 blue Pikmin stat. Alright. He came through this way. That is, that's good. Did the Wraith murk himself, actually? That can happen. The Wraith is able to murk himself. Pussy bitch. Pussy ass bitch. Pussy ass loser. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. What is this? That's fine. This is fine. Dude, he went to the edge of the map. That's... He's alright, he's done some destruction. Alright, you did pretty good, buddy. You did do pretty well. Alright. I still don't know really where the Empresses are. Not really. the fuck up, you stupid idiot. Hate that guy. Hate that guy lots, dude. Hate him lots. The yellow onion, bro. So they're this way. They're over this way, over yonder. But how do I get yonder? Dude, the Wind Waker OST is like, it's popping off a little too much, I think. It's giving me stress. I'll be real. I do not know where he is, dude. I hear him, but like, he's just lost. Excuse me. Dude, When could you get 3 ads? Oh, dude, I don't know. YouTube, bro. Like, I have it set on the minimum possible. I will never give you more ads than what is required of me. Truthfully, I do not. Is he through this? Where is that generation? No, it's this way. EK's not on the wheel. For a reason, also. For good reason. I can go no ads? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Can't get sponsored by Manscaped. My bad, my bad. This video's sponsor. Factor. This video's sponsor. Just work for free, yeah. Can't believe this guy's here. Working for money. No, this way, this way, this way. Yes, this way, this way, this way. Fool! Half EK is doable? What is half EK? Get his ass, number 1. It's a good start. I gotta get over there. I gotta get over there. "42 minutes in, dude. I don't know. Oh, arbitrarily. Did you do it like randomly? That's wild. There's another Pokemon game that's gonna drop soon-ish that I'm gonna play instead of EK. No, EK does take a lot of time and planning, and I like time and planning, but dude, it is so fucking easy to get lost. It is so easy. I know this is streamed like 50 in the caves, but it'll never be the same, bro. It'll never be the same. Alright, hopefully he just comes back. He did. He came back. No, guys, please. Stop. Have a white Pikmin with me. No, come back to me. God dang it, dude. There we go. All right, a little unstuck. Better, better. And he almost. I'm just killing him at this point. Jesus, dude. Come on, dude. Come on. There we go. Bullshit. Treasure gauge, 28. Okay, here we go. Other way. This direction, please. I see an antenna beetle. This leads to the yellow onion. And now things are connected. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I need... Straight up. I need an adult. I didn't mean to be speedrunning. I really didn't. Oh, that's... The baby hole, dude. I hate the baby hole. The rise and fall of Hef video. Bro, I'm still rising. That's not fair. Dude, honestly, I hate antenna beetles. Honestly, I hate them. They might be... They're one of the enemies that gets, like, the ROM hack buff. 12, 50... I have 27. Alright, I'll take that. No babies, alright. I'm so stressed out. I'm stressed out because I'm 45 minutes deep. There's shit everywhere. I'm doing okay. The rise and fall of press A probably would go crazier, honestly. I don't know where the rest of my dudes are. I guess so. Well, never mind. Found him. Never mind, found him. I need to find purples really badly. Like, really, really badly. Why the fuck are you doing awake? Oh, those are the... No! Doodlebug, 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 doodlebug. Don't care, don't care. The bitters are literally more important. They're literally more important. They're literally more important than all of the red Pikmin's lives. You have to understand. Someone will try to cancel you soon, don't worry. It'll be me. Nah, you're not the PickTuber I want to cancel. Hef, there's a PickTuber you want to cancel? Nah. Who said that? Who said that? Where the freaking hell? I need purples. The press A situation is crazy. Arlo? Arlo's not a PickTuber. What Pokemon hacks are releasing soon? Question mark. It's not Null. I'm not playing Null, but I'm playing the other one. The one that you'd expect me to play. I am pretty close to being done editing Mariomon. Oh wait, hold on. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. 2 Queen Candy Pops in this room alone also. Let's talk about that. Oh, yep. Stop it! Ah! Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm being wobbled by boulders and wind, and I can't. There we go. Jesus, dude. The Puffy Blowhogs also get a ROM hack buff. The Puffy Blowhogs absolutely get a ROM hack buff. Because I hate these guys. I hate them so much. And I can't control... Stop. Stop. Dude, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'll leave you to it, guys. I'll leave you to it. There you go. Congratulations. I'm sorry. I'm stressed, dude. I'm trying my absolute best to speed through this cave and get some purples. I don't know where the purples are at. Woof. Alright, where's everybody else? Hello. Excellent. I need 5 blues to get the purples that are over there. I can go this way. Is it possible to win if you start with no Pikmin? How would I get Pikmin? Nearly a year on Blaze Black 2.0. Like OG Blaze Black, not Blaze Black 2. There's a bunch of sound effects going off right now. I can't stop that. Oh god, here we go. I found the man at legs. He would be so helpful, dude. Beat down a Bulbman? Yeah, I mean, yes. Is that the only way to get over there? It won't even tell me. Wind Waker. Oh, Wind Waker. Wind Waker. It's shit like this, dude. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I don't think it would trigger a Pikmin extinction. 50 minutes, dude. 50 minutes. Like, oh, it's just the little nooks and crannies that I just, like, can't get into. That drive me crazy. Like, I can kill that antenna beetle, right? That's doable. I think this is the third one. I need purples for the Wraith who's somewhere. And if we see, like, 50 Pikmin just explode and die, we know what happened. Of course, the bumbling snitch bug lives on one. Of course, I need to do this. Spend an extra couple seconds taking them down. Please and thank you. Good God. We'll see what direction these guys go. They're going this way. Slightly dangerous. Inconvenient, maybe. Yeah, okay, sure. Of course, makes sense. Makes sense to me. How much fucking... Here we go. Okay. That's 5. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. 24. Yeah, all right. Just in the meantime, I just need to get them together so I can use these blues to hopefully get purples. This is the onion. That's... do that. Hear the Wraith. I have no blues with me. I'm actually doing horrendously now. The crash out tier list videos? What does that mean? I think I read that message, but I don't think I processed it. Now I'm processing it. I don't know what that means. Alright, this is ridiculous because I'm gonna have to get to the blue onion. And I can't... Oh, dude, this is a dead end. Alright, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go this way. Go this way. See, like, why are they going that way? Like, that's really the fastest direction? Huh? Are you sure? Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Alright, where is the section... Toward the yellow onion, okay. Got it. The Wraith, honestly, kind of popping off. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of popping off right now a little bit. Stupids. No, no, you fucking dumbasses. Not that way. Not that way. They're like, oh, land. They don't realize land is through a wall. Alright. Let's do it, man. He's looking for me. Got him. That's so free, dude. It's so free! That's really good. That's really good. 171, almost an hour in, guys. I've lost my touch. I've lost the touch. I mean, maybe not. Wraith is dead. The Wraith was a big fucking headache this time. He did a lot of really good things, but huge, huge pain in the ass, though. I don't know. I could really use the morale. How's that? Where is... Let's see. Neither of them are this way. Alright, start making things happen. We got the Pluckaphone, 72 Pikmin. Sure, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's, yeah. Alright. I think they got. I think it's fine. Hold on. Let me... Are they really? I definitely threw more than... I don't believe you. Yeah, I knew I didn't believe you. I always throw one extra as well. So that's me throwing 2 extra. It's because I know, like, I know how much each treasure's weight is. So I know that that's bullshit. Really? So annoyed all the time. So annoyed all the time. I don't care. Why are you not dead? Just die. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have a fire immunity yet. Here we go. Okay. 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 Program. Program. The bitter sprays are somewhere also, by the way. They're called heifers, right? Yeah, I don't think we could say that. I think that it sounds a little too bad, even if it means nothing. I think that if you put enough vitriol behind a word, I think that any word could sound hateful. You know what I mean? This doesn't go anywhere, dude. I hate the way this cave is laid out in particular. Oh, there's these two. 166. I must be doing, like, decently. I must be. Like, what the actual hell? Here we go. There's something. There's, like, this whole section I haven't even... Get this out of the way, because I'm tired of fucking looking at it. Nope. Oh, I never did this. Ah, ah, ah. Dude, I honestly... What's my PB on this mod? Like 156 something, I think. Is this the man at legs? No, this is not fucking Patrick, dude. I'm telling you. Oh! Stupid step. Raging Longlegs? Pileated? Nothing? Really nothing, huh? Apart from the Dream Den, what's the hardest dungeon in Kaizo? I would say the Cavern of Chaos because of what it makes you do and how the Wraith works. With, like, spawning treasures or not spawning treasures. Dude, I literally... What the fuck? What the shit? There's some purples. There's some more purples. Okay. Yes, this generation is kind of whack. Kinda whack here. Let's Wait, I need to cross that to get to the blues. Dude, what? Is there two of them? Nah, friend. This crap, dude. What the hell? I don't know what's playing in my eardrums right now. It's obviously the Wind Waker, but this is like, this is shot, actually. Oh. And it's especially shot because there's a giant bread bug who's just like right there. He's just gonna make my life worse. Like, he's just gonna. One of them probably will die. Yes. There he is. He died. Nope. Oh, no, he didn't. Wait. He's goated. Oh, Jesus, dude. Hopefully they throw them the correct direction. Good. Don't grab on, please. I did lose one. He got the Emperor corpse. That's obnoxious, but I can't even move past him, dude. Come on. All right, come here. I'm gonna use it. I hate to do it, but I have to. Whoa! Hate to do it, he said. Hate to do it, Hef. Hate to do it. This is all well and good, bro, but I'm gonna take one more for emergency. 105, man! I used to be so much better at this game. Alright, the Wind Waker's honestly killing me. The thing about speedrunning Colossal Caverns too, guys, is that I have to use the bathroom. And it's 106. Like, I'm never going to PB at this stage. I like this run, though. So what I'm going to actually do... The run itself, as far as a speed run, is shot. I will not be able to get 163 treasures within 54 minutes. I am going to use the bathroom... And then I'm going to change the soundtrack, and then I'm just going to continue onward. The speed is not, the speed's not happening anymore. So I'm putting a cap on, we tried our best in this run, as far as a speed run. The early crab always gets me a little, you know, a little moving and shaking. But it wasn't going to happen, so... Give me a split second. There's a lot I need to do and figure out. You know what I mean. I will be back shortly. Leave a like if you haven't. Thank you guys for hanging out with me also. I know that, you know, these are some casual caverns tonight. These are casual caverns tonight. As a reminder. Let's do it. Ah, yes. Weird gaming. I gotta play some, like, Pikmin lo-fi. I need something more chill. Because the Wind Waker OST has been all over the place. What I should have done is I should have put on just, like, Outset Island for, like, a while. You know? But it's just been all over the place. It's been killing me. This isn't lo-fi, but this counts. But this counts. Turns out most of the Wind Waker doesn't have relaxing OST. I'd really love to find the man at legs. Varric, what's up? Discounts? What? What? What about discounts? Do I have another blue with me? No. Can you go to the blue onion, though? No. Nice. Huge. That's kind of big. Gonna have tacos here in a minute. That's sweet. I like tacos. Legitimately, it's really nice because, like, my brain switches modes when I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be speedrunning anymore. Like, the run is dead. I'm not going to be able to salvage it. It just took too long to find and control the Wraith is really what it is. Also, the Man at Legs is in an absolutely horrid spot. Just a horrible, horrible spot. The Forest of Hope was an option because I'm playing from YouTube, not because it's an option inside of CC. I'm playing music from YouTube and I have the CC music on mute. Because that is, that's the way to do it, honestly, man. It's really the way to do it. Because having the Man at Legs early is so helpful, because then I can zoom out and I can be like, oh. Because, like, this is the same, technically, this is the same generation as the Empress, the double Empress spawn. Like, it's the same room, right? So that's most of the reason I'm getting turned around, is because I keep confusing this red onion adjacent spot with where the Empress was. Was the P break most optimal for the speedrun? No, the P break is never optimal for the speedrun. It just needed to happen. It just had to happen because I wanted to pee. Taco salad for dinner? I eat taco stuff far too frequently. Please don't die. That would be really silly of you. Alright. Now I'll fight you. Ow. He died. Sweet. Endless Abyss VODs and learned I can't smell was crazy. It's true. It's true. Can't smell. It's a fact. It's a fact of life. The Flame of Tomorrow? Bowser carries the flame? Oh, dude, that's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing ever. Carrying the flame. It's literally better than crack. You know? Than crack. Why would you say that, Hef? You don't even know what crack is like. You're right. That joke was made before somewhere else, but I can't remember where it's from. 1920, 21. Nothing hidden. No, but I can't... Yeah, I couldn't find the Double Emperor section because I want their upgrades, but I don't know how to do that best. Big ol' loot box somewhere else. I lost one Pikmin just now? What are you talking about? I can go looking, you know what I mean? I'll go looking. Oh, you're lagging, lol. No Pikmin lost. Raging Longlegs, no. I have both captains with me. This is great. Hold on. An endless mode of a survival combat type for Pikmin would be cool. Well, I mean, Endless Abyss is kind of that, but, like, not really. I mean, shit, I might as well. Dude, this game is so annoying. There has to be 3 of them. So annoying, bro. It's so annoying. Like, like there had to be 3 of them that spawned and all go in different crazy directions. Come on. I can't even organize all that, bro. I can't organize all that. Now they usually spawn in groups. The one doodlebug by the blue onion, for whatever reason, that's annoying, but he did not spawn in a group. There's all this stuff over here. Which, yeah, okay. Guess that's where I'm going. Missed the dupe. Gotta reset. Yeah, I don't know about resetting. Seems like a lot of extra effort. This is a chill Monday night cave. It's so chill that that purple didn't even want to pick up the dream material. Oh, nobody wants to pick up anything, it looks like. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever, man. Maybe you will now. Maybe if I entice you with the C-stick, maybe you'll consider it. Yeah, bro, my Pikmin are on strike. I don't know why this happens. This is like a really specific thing. I really do not know why it happens. But it happens in this spot, I feel like, a good amount. Usually, I guess there's just not anything to pick up. No, I don't think it has anything to do with the water. Because Pikmin can move stuff in the water. You know what I mean? No, I don't think that makes sense. I think it doesn't make sense. Guys, I've been having FOMO with Pokopia because I love Minecraft and I loved freaking Animal Crossing New Horizons, and it just looks like both of those games with some care and some Pokemon lore. You know, and I have trouble thinking that I wouldn't like it. I'm almost positive that it would be guess. And it's like, oh, you have FOMO, Hef? Just get it. It's like, yeah, I don't want to spend $600 on it or whatever. You know? I mean, my opinion of Horizons is probably a little different because of COVID. Did you seriously knock that shit into the water? God, you guys fucking suck. And now you're gonna fall out of the world and die? No? Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. I sort of agree. I mean, the crafting in New Horizons was absolutely mid. Absolutely. Like the whole thing, though? Oh. Further in the water. Okay. Literally only been playing Pokopia. Yeah. It's just strange to me. Because, like, usually I wouldn't have FOMO. But, like, I really am having some FOMO right now. And, like, it'll pass. But, like, my Twitter timeline is just the Iran war and Pokopia. And one of those things I'm not having very much FOMO about. This is my Pikmin streamer? He's talking about war? In Iran? Iran. Sorry. Not Iran. I didn't run anywhere. It's just my New Yorkness. I'm sorry. I feel horrible about the world. My problem, I'm using the torture app. You know, you're probably right. It probably legitimately has poisoned my brain. Like, I'm sorry, where do you think you're going, dude? Yo, please, just... Maybe they are too close to the water. Maybe that is the reason. 9 plus 6... I was like, I can carry this 15er. Right? Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. I don't have the knapsack. I'm trying to lay down. I can't. I can't do that. That's not how that works. Okay, I guess I'll just wait. I'll wait till I get whatever. Scratches a collectathon and Minecraft itch for you. It seems like genuine. It seems like the best game that Pokemon's ever put out. And it also seems to borrow from Pal World of all things. Which, yes, I saw Pikmon, which is what it's called. It's literally called Pikmon, not like, you know, Flower White Pikmon. It's something else. Is there a pretty low bar? Yeah, no kidding. That's why I said it. I don't really... I'm not the guy to exaggerate, usually. Usually I'll give something a fair shake. A fair shakedown, you know. They made Pikachu anemic. I thought they just made him not have electricity. Or, like, struggled to make electricity. They gave Pikachu ED. Which is like, you know... That's definitely a plot that's been done before. Hello, the black and white anime when Pikachu lost to Trip. Get your mind out of the gutter, guys. You remember? Real ones remember. Coming off of Diamond and Pearl and the tournament and Ash versus Paul and Ash versus Tobias and like a whole bunch of cool Sinnoh things, you know? And then he gets to Unova and his Pikachu immediately loses to a level 5 Snivy who's never been in a battle before. And I know people like to clown on like that moment, but I think that's literally when I don't want to say dropped the Pokemon anime, but like when I actively tuned out of it, I think it was like that moment. I was like, oh, okay, they have no respect. They're just doing this. This is a child show. Like as a, let's say a 12-year-old, I like knew. Like I knew it was just shot, right? I didn't think it would get any better. I thought things would just be ruined forever. And like, you know, so far, I don't know. I can't really name a lot of things that are just outright improved into the future. I don't know. It's hard to see, it's hard to look on the bright side sometimes, man. We may have gotten all the antenna beetles because I haven't heard them. Again, one reason that this this run feels like it could have gone somewhere is because we had some pieces lined up, but just stuff didn't really come together. Anyway, all proceeds from this stream will go directly toward Pokopia. That's not true. It'll go toward my rent, most likely. Still working on the job situation. Don't make enough off YouTube to pay for everything that I need to pay for, evidently. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. And when I don't, that's the problem. Wind Waker's looking weird today. It is kind of weird. $53. Interesting. Yeah, I wish that, like, there was just a catch-all mod for Pikmin 2 that just, like, removed the treasure gauges beeping. I really, like... I didn't really know what else to go live with, because I am going to spin the wheel again for our next project. Our next project that isn't Platinum Kaizo. That shouldn't be a spoiler. And you guys should pretty much know that that is something that I am indeed gonna be hopping on. Almost immediately. As soon as it comes out, you know? Because it releases on the 17th. I have the Wind Waker, like, streams to cut down. Sorry. Can you die, please? Yeah, thanks. I have Endless Abyss I want to cut down. And then there's Mario Mon. And Mario Mon is like... I'm at the stage of Mario Mon where I'm going back through it to spruce it up. Mario Mon was just about done. Kinda. Yeah. Oh, there was a fucking boss here, dude. I'm so over it. I have 7 bitter sprays now, though. So, like, I could get Beatty's Blessing if I really wanted to. Nah, I'll wait. I'll wait. It's totally okay. Is there an Earthbound, Kaizo? I have never played Earthbound. I don't know if starting... Because, like, doing a rando for the Wind Waker works because I've played the Wind Waker one time. Like, I at least know what I'm in for. Like, I have no idea what I'm in for with Earthbound. And I'm really tired of not being able to see. I gotta find and kill the man at legs. I gotta get some morale in here, dude. I just have to. I just have to. Pokopia on the wheel? Ultima, are you gonna donate $600? If you donate $500, I will go out literally tomorrow. I will purchase a Switch 2 and Pokopia, and I will be live immediately with it. However, if that's not the reality that you live in, because it's not the reality I live in, I will not be doing that. It's kind of a lot of money. No. It's half a land's of torture. Yeah, it's a Switch 2 exclusive. Which is, like, obnoxious, right? But I get it. I think that if I were a richer man, I would have the Switch 2 and Pokopia already. There's just too much other things to pay for. Like food, rent, other bills. Which is, like, really lame, guys. It's really lame that, like, things cost so much money now. Like, I had more disposable income as a 20-year-old than I do as a 28-year-old. You know? And, like, you think things get better. But you just end up with more things to pay for. Pokopia got a $10 price raise on Amazon. Of course it did. It's ridiculous, actually. Like, I guess I'm trying to understand, like, the game itself. Is that legal? Can they just do that because the demand is higher? Full dollars since the stuff with Iran started. I haven't filled up Iran. Dude, I'm gonna... One day I'll get it. One day I'll get it. I'm more respectful of the Iranian people than I am with what's going on currently in good old America. Americo. Alright, watch this. Ready? So I bring him over here first. Make him bite. Now he tries to come this way. And he sees me, he spots me. Okay. Good start. Wait. Is he gonna go back to sleep? God damn it. Yeah, it's horrible. No, everything's horrible right now. I don't know what to do besides, like, vote in the midterms is really... I have been to peaceful protests, believe it or not. But protesting doesn't work, so somebody who's a little more violent than me is gonna have to get a little in their bag, I think. The rest of the world looks toward us and is like, what are you guys doing? And we're like, we don't know, dude. We don't know what's happening. We don't know why it won't stop. And we kind of do. We're just, like, hyper-compromised. And, like, what am I gonna do about it? It's not my problem. Ever watch Orange is the New Black? Last season, there was an ICE storyline that put you in shambles. Oh, you know, I know what you're talking about. Because, it's funny, because Brooklyn Nine-Nine also has that same sort of thing made back in 2019. So I imagine that ICE was doing stuff then that just didn't make the news as much. Isn't this what America does? Like, not in this way, though. Oh, hello. Sorry. Not as irresponsibly, I would say. I'm not gonna defend American foreign policy, but I think that we all understand. It's very clear. It's very, very clear, like, what the priorities are as far as, like, the government and, like, listening to the American people and, like, you know. And Americans do not want war, period. Period. We don't. But our government does. Do we got him? Really? Yup. Okay. Award to distract. It's not even a distraction. There's just too much going on. Iraq seems like a way bigger shit show, at least so far. Well, it's only been however many days. It's been bad though. Again, my timeline is just a cross of that and Pocopia. I don't remember breaking this, but that's okay. Hello. No, yeah, I'm not here to get into the nitty-gritty of the Iraq versus Iran conflict. Because they're two different nations and deserve to be treated as such, you know. But yeah, it's just kind of a repeat of 2001. Except, like, way stupider, I think. But I don't know for sure. I don't know. I have what's called celiac disease. It means that I can't eat gluten. And my immune system, it is an autoimmune disorder. So because of that, I will never be drafted. And if I, you know, get drafted somehow, if that'll happen, because it has to, number one, it has to be approved by Congress first, but we're a lawless nation at this point, so I don't think there's any rules or precedent for what's going on. No, this is exactly what's... Yes. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, it's the same thing, except stupider. Because it's way more transparently the influences of other foreign nations. You know? Like, it is not a concern. Like, there's so many domestic concerns going on in America. As far as, like, cost of living and just, like, literally human rights and immigrant rights and all this stuff, right? Oh, bye-bye. See you later. Sorry. Like, we can't have enough protests because there's too much bad stuff happening. Like, we can't keep up. We're like, do we want to protest the Epstein files this week, or do we want to protest, like immigration this week? Like, what do we do? You know? We're just being overwhelmed by stupidity is really what it boils down to. I mean, the thing is that the Iraq conflict, the Iraq-Afghanistan conflict, shouldn't have any bearing on me as an adult, right? Because I was 4 when 9/11 happened. Not to say 9/11 was an inside job. Because, like, most signs point to no. Some signs point to yes. You know. Research it enough, you'll be like, oh shit, wait. but beside the point. Oh, that felt so good, dude. That felt so good. But there hasn't been like a false flag like that. Like, we haven't had anything happen in America to be like, oh, we need to deal with Iran right this second. Iran, whatever. You know what I mean? There's been nothing like that that's happened. It's just the whims of... I don't know. We'll see what happens over the next few days. The stock market thing? For... Are you talking 9/11 or... Are you talking now? Like, I don't know... There's too much nonsense that goes on. Or are you talking about the Epstein? They're talking about Pam Bondi? Because, yeah. I used to like blondes. Big 2026? Not anymore, man. Not anymore. They're ruining everything. A documentary. Which lizard? Ha! Yeah, just absolutely horrendous, dude. No, it's literally like, it's the media training that she's had. She's under whatever scrutiny or pressure, and she breaks like a video game character. Because, yes, everybody's complicit, and everybody deserves to go to jail who's involved. We'll see, man. I don't even know anymore. I have a tough time. I have a tough time. 17. Oh, we're in like a whole other spot. That's fun. I just don't know. I don't know what to do personally. How's that? We'll make it out on the other side of this. You're optimistic, I'd say. Because there are already people who aren't making it out the other side. And, like, listen, I wasn't somebody who was trafficked. I'm not somebody who, you know, is part of the armed services. I'm just an American citizen. You know, none of this directly, besides maybe the economics of it, impacts me. But you just see all of these things and you just wonder, man. You just wonder. And you're like, how did we end up here and so broken and caving constantly? Oh, it's a creeping chrysanthemum! Oh, dude. Oh, I missed. It's true. I can't say that these past few weeks have been necessarily good for Orange Man. Like, yes, you could see that, but like, it's always been that way. Like, even the most generous polls put him at like 40% agree with what he's doing at any given topic, right? It was the liberals who did it to us? That's crazy. I'd much rather have had that, I think. Because, like, we're just priced out of existence. And, like, you know, I'm not saying that Canada doesn't have its issues, but, like, fascism is scary, man. It is scary having somebody in power who randomly could just decide, like, oh, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I've always wanted to drop a nuke, you know? Liberals in Canada means the Conservative Party. Oh. Interesting. That is a clarification. So you're telling me that it's always been the Conservatives who are ruining things. That is not true. Oh! Well, now I'm even more lost and confused. Dazed and confused. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. I think this gives me exactly enough, right? Oh, one off? No, come back. Come back. Come back. Oh, God. So, obviously this stream was just to pick the next project that I do that isn't Platinum Kaizo. It is kind of nice to be able to chat with you guys about current events, right? Like, you guys know me. I'm not the guy who puts on the character. Like, I'm a little bit of a character. I'm probably a little more upbeat, ironically, here than I am in real life. I'm a anxious mess, IRL, you know? But I think it's just because I'm in my happy place playing video games through a chat. I think it calms me down. We skipping over EK for now? I mean, like, we played through all of EK except for one trainer, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, saying we're skipping over EK is, like, so crazy. Cause, like, yeah, it's we should do it until we win. Platinum Kaizo's literally announced. The Democratic Party would be considered right-wing in Canada. Well, I mean, Democrats and liberals they're kind of used interchangeably. In America, anyway, I should say. They're not. I mean, like, I don't know. The messaging has become so poor. Most people are centrists, I think. But you can't even say that. Like, you can't be a centrist without being called a radical left lunatic. I wish that somebody would, like, break Jesse Waters' teeth with a hammer. I think that's the next headline I'd like to see. In my Twitter feed. Fox News host Jesse Waters smashed with a hammer by a 12-year-old girl with the steel chair. You don't want to ruin your relationships with your favorite creators? Well, if you... Well, not that... And it's not for everybody to talk about, right? But, like, it's hard to stay away from. And I think that you have to be willing to have a conversation, also. No, there is. I wouldn't say there's no way politically, but certainly natural causes can take effect. The image of a centrist to Scooby-Doo. Let's see who you really are, and they're always a Republican. Yes, I have seen that. It is pretty good. Liberals, which are center-left, and conservative, which is center-right. So who is right? Right. You guys don't have a MAGA? You guys don't have a MACA? Make Canada McGa? Yeah. It's like it's like a McChicken, a McGa. Make Canada great again. I knew there'd be a hidden treasure in here also, by the way. The PPC, but they aren't a serious party. Unfortunately, our version of that is owned by... or owned. Now I'm getting into, like, the media. A lot of things leave a bad taste in my mouth. I'm just gonna play Pikmin 2 until I can land a decent paying job. I have 2 degrees, by the way. Education's worthless in big ol' USA. It's worthless. If you're thinking about going to college for, like, Pacific Studies, for basket weaving, please don't. Please don't spend $45,000. It'll just ruin your life. Permanently. It's rough out here in the battlefield. The battlefield. The facts of life, man. The facts of life. Dude, I did digital media production. I have my MBA. And let me tell you that even with an MBA, you can't even get a job as a teller at a bank because of how the job market is and, you know, the hoops you need to jump through as far as, like, applying to places. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's not fun. And 55% of jobs are fake on Indeed and LinkedIn and wherever else. So, college is not an option at this point. I totally get it. Totally. Maybe it's always been this way. It has not always been this way. I've, like, you know, I chat with, like, my parents about this, and they've not been as inflamed as they've been since Mr. Orange Man decided to take a swing at it. You know? Like, legitimately, they have not always been this... Like, if you go back and you watch any, like, presidential debates, and how inflammatory the language is, and, like, the fear... Like, it's all just out of pocket. The fear-mongering, the craziness, the terminologies, the deflecting, like, it... I don't know. I don't know, man. Even in huge cities like New York City. Yeah. I mean, I don't even live in New York City. Two-party is crazy. Two-party's crazy. We really would benefit a lot from having a third. Yeah, it's just people pointing fingers in the opposite directions. And I'm not saying that one party is like the bastion of truth and justice and the other is evil, right? Because that's not the case. It's a mix, you know? The idea is to turn everybody against each other. But it's just the talking points are so... They're so skewed. It's hard not to feel... It's hard not to feel like there's people who just want different things. That... All right, guys. We gotta dial it back because I know like it's not fun to talk about current events. Is it necessary? Maybe. In the Pikmin stream, probably not. Probably not. It's hard to squash it too because I like talking about it. That's my problem. Is that because everybody around me has like very similar mentalities when it comes to this stuff, right? But then I go online and it's everybody agrees that this is all fucked up. And then I can't find like a single real person who is like, no, it's actually good that we're at war. No, of course. No, I agree with Liam right there. It's all distractions. It's just distracting from what? And when there's like a million things to distract from, it's like, well, how can we just can't get a new piece of shit in power? You know, that's my thing. CC's really cool and awesome. It's fine. How goes it down here? It is far too serious, Dilator. I just hope you guys know that, like, I'm an ally. Oh, Beatty squished somebody. You know, like, I want the best for people. I'm not hateful. I don't have a lot of hate in my heart for any group of people or ethnicity or anything like that, you know? I have no stake in most things. Now, of course people need to come together, but we can't do that until the messaging is fixed. And we can't fix the messaging until the media isn't as the way it is, which that's the true battle, I think. Well, I think that once more voting people get their news exclusively from online, and not even to talk about disinformation and AI, I really don't want to get into that shit, right? But like, as soon as the TV watchers go, right? As soon as the 85-year-old people in Missouri and whoever, as soon as all those guys start to go and cable starts to dip, and most people get their news from social media, you know, that's when things will start to swing the other direction. And they will swing the other direction in the midterms too, right? Like, not 100% of messaging is false, you know, when it comes to like the news media. Social media skews really left though. You think so? Like, I want to say yes, but I feel like it's because young people skew left, which is kind of my point. That's kind of my point. We just have to wait for the 85-year-old angry people in Missouri who are getting their news exclusively from one station to kick the bucket, right? Because, like, they're not the ones, but the bots are the ones who have the conservative talking points. It's crazy, dude. I can't believe there are real people out there who sound like Matt Walsh or like fucking Benny Johnson. Like, there's real people. Like, those are real, physical, tangible people who just have that messaging. And that's wild to me, bro. That's wild to me. Like, how do you believe that stuff? You know, how do you not have like an open mind? Like, you can't even be like, oh, I see your point, but it's like, and I know the answer is like they're paid for by whoever to push whatever, you know. But I don't think that's the entire truth. I think that some people are just stupid and dishonest. I don't think everybody is, but I think that some people certainly can be, right? I gotta get that pine cone. Dude, it's so much nicer now that I can actually see, now that the Man at Legs is you know, recovered. The bots do go both ways, sure. I'm not talking about Russian disinformation, really. We need balance. No, I agree with you. No, I totally agree with you. I think it's very easy to be like, oh, this all could have been avoided if yada yada was president or yada, right? Like, it's easy to... I mean, it is easy to be like, yeah, this was a mistake. This was clearly a mistake, right? But it's also due to just, like, a lack of understanding in the Democratic Party about, like, what we want out of a like, the reason that Trump got elected, besides fraud, which, you know, is a real confirmed possibility. I don't really want to talk about election fraud in 2024, right? Like, it's not really what I want to talk about here. But if we had decided, no, we can't let Joe Biden pretend that he's gonna run again, because he's clearly not doing so well, we need to find another candidate who, like, can unite some sides. And I don't think Kamala Harris was... I don't think that was the right ticket, dude. I do not think that was the right ticket. I think Tim Walz was pretty good, but I don't think that you're convincing a portion of Americans. I don't think we're ready yet, right? And I think we need to be self-aware enough to recognize that, right? Like, yes, we want to shove it, we want to do it. I liked Kamala. I didn't love her as a candidate, though. Like, she didn't get the time probably necessary. You know, it was very like, oh, we're doing it. We're going to run the United States. It's going to be great. And then, like, not enough messaging, not enough campaigning, hardly, because they just assumed the American people would be smart enough to not vote back in the guy who did January 6th. And, you know, there were people who were unhappy under the Biden administration. We're in the caves talking about politics. Guys, I'm going to roll the wheel. I'm going to determine what project I do next. We've never been ready for civil rights. It's not about civil rights. That wasn't her platform, dude. I'm twisting my words around. No, it's very clear to me that it's simultaneously it is a disconnect between what, let's say, Democrats, right? What Democrats think is a good candidate and what is a good candidate. No, of course not. And nobody's going to address the fundamental issues with corporations. I mean, the Citizens United, like, ruling, that's really where it all started, I think. Look up Citizens United. You'll see how much money is, like, being poured into political campaigns and how that wasn't totally the norm. Kamala fucked up by not going on Joe Rogan? Oh, totally. Totally. Because Joe Rogan's a yes man. Because Joe Rogan will have somebody sitting in front of him. No. I 100% I agree with you. No, she needed to do more work on the other side. Despite the numbers and whatever, right? Corporations are people too, only with taxes. And they are tax exempt, man. But you're right. No, totally. They needed to do more work with the other side and the median voter. Even though to smart people, it felt like they wouldn't need to because of how much of a disaster Trump's first term, and especially the end of his first term, was. Granted, at that point, I wasn't, I was younger, so I wasn't as caught up with politics. But by the time January 6th rolled around, like, yeah, I knew that his time in politics should have been over. But it wasn't, because the messaging wasn't right. And because billionaires decided that, oh, he can just be controlled. He's weak. Literally. He's a weak president. No, the whole thing needs it, but it's got to be torn down first. And tearing it down is a conversation. Not to have on the Pikmin 2 Colossal Caverns stream, though. That's for the Discord. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Cash, I promise I'm not starting an insurrection with all of the Pikmin fans. Cash, I promise you, dude. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's too busy. He's on a private plane somewhere. He's not paying attention. How do we get here from Pikmin 2 CC? Oh, it happens often. Because we start talking about current events. And they're just so outrageous nowadays. That it's like, oh, well. Were the Costco guys, were they 2025 or did they debut in 2024? It started with missing out on Pokopia. Probably led to the economy. Tariffs. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. I could see it. Nepal. Interesting. What cave is this? You don't remember this in Pikmin 2? It's the one that's colossal, dude. It led to my Twitter feed. Oh, yeah. Then the Iranian War. Yep. That is exactly how we got here. Talking about missing out on Pokopia on my Twitter feed. That's true. Rizzler has eclipsed the Costco guys. You take that back. Lost Lace is brutal? We talking about Silk Song now? Okay. I'm in. Damn, I'm in. Sounds good. The Rizzler has no sauce, despite hitting the cleanest gritty ever. I do disagree. The Rizzler has sauce. The Costco guys, their heart's not in it. As much as it pains me to say so. I just want to. I just wanted to do that. Not because I had to. I just wanted to. The Rizzler's one of the Costco guys? No, he's not. No. Definitely not. I did get into Pokemon Go. When I moved to Massachusetts, I did. He's one of the kids. He's not their kid, though. He's a different family's child. He blamed it on the opposite party. Well, that's a little... Hold up, let's see here. Ban the Constitution, the rest was GG. Yeah, but we can never do that. The information age is too... It's too present. We could never be just like, oh, somebody else did this. They try to do that. And then we're like, no, we know that's not the truth. Because we're on Twitter. Like, that's the major difference. And we see all this stuff, and it still happens. And that's why it's confusing. That's why it's confusing to most people. And to non-Americans, like, oh, we see very clearly how corrupt everything is. But why are we not doing anything about it? Despite having evidence. It's because our courts are broken. And because they're, you know, funded by corporations. And the corporations have special interests. And they don't want, you know, let's say Democrats in office to change tax structures. And it'll lose them profits. Or yada, yada, yada. All of these reasons and more, right? So they're like, oh, we still want this guy in power. Even if he is a piece of shit, right? Even if we don't like him, we need him in power, because otherwise, we're going down. Otherwise, it's just not happening, bro. It's just not happening. The Armored Maudad might be the far right. I would rather have the Armored Maudad as president. People fall for propaganda very easily. Everyone does. I don't think everyone does. I think you have to have an eye for it. I think you have to have some media literacy. I would say, yeah, the average person is pretty susceptible to it. But when you're like me, and let's say you analyze, like, TV shows and media and that type of stuff, right? And you think about why this was placed here, or if that's true. Like, you know, you do a little bit of more... You do more thinking on something. I can identify an AI video. You know what I mean? It's dangerous to think I'm immune. No, I wouldn't consider myself immune to propaganda. It's just, in what direction have I been propagandized? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are my current biases? Are my biases that the tax structure is genuinely unfair? That healthcare is broken? Are those biases or are those realities? Right? Like, all media is supposed to do is to... It's supposed to elicit a reaction out of you in one way or another, right? So some people, you know, some people watch, like, America's Got Talent, right? And they, or The Voice or something, and they hit the golden buzzer, and they're like, wow, oh my god, and they, like, cry along with the people who are, like, you know, getting to go to the next round of whatever show. But that's their level of media literacy. They're reacting to what is being shown to them. And they don't have the ability to be like, oh, it's actually not a big deal. Or, oh, it's, you know, this doesn't mean anything for the grand scheme of the competition. Just in that moment, they're like, oh my god, she's so beautiful. You know, and like in that sense, sure. I can be swayed emotionally. Not by The Voice, right? But that's the idea, is that they try to elicit reactions out of you. Being more confident about it might be worse for me. That's crazy. No. The idea is to always be skeptical. No. I think you're not quite understanding what I'm saying. I think the idea is to be skeptical. And you gotta see it from both sides. I always think that that's a 6 treasure. It's a 4 treasure. That's like one of the ones I always get wrong. I always think that's 6. The Right War. Is there a right war? I don't know. Yeah, confidently skeptical. Not arrogantly knowing. No, totally. Totally. I always tend to think that's 6 too. Oh yeah, that is the right war, but whoa. It's a spicy spray. And a raging long legs. Just kidding, it's the knapsack. Into the ground news. Sponsorship. Dude, I wish I was sponsored by a fucking left-wing media organization. Then I wouldn't be eating rice and beans for every meal. Because I want to do stupid things like play video games on the internet for most of my money. It's not my fault. I keep moving. Jobs suck. I want to work a job. It's like I'm lazy and I don't want to work. But actually, I would love to have this be like the thing I do at night. And like in my free time. I wouldn't have as much time for editing. But it wouldn't need to be like a financial thing for me anymore. Which would be probably a healthy break. You know? Come to Canada, you'll get me hired at your work. Dude, I literally, like, that's crazy. That's crazy, because, like, I would, right? And it's like I'm not even looking for a good job anymore. Like, I applied to, like, I've probably said this before. Like, I've applied to, like, my local movie theater. Right? And they have not gotten back to me. I'm like, woof. I have 2 fucking degrees, bro. Things are worse in Canada. I don't know, man. I have a tough time believing things are worse. Oh, it's the mochi balls. 1 year of moving into your new location this weekend. Yeah. Teaching part-time and a part-time as a driver for a car parts place. I think that, so my biggest issue for me, I think, is that, like, I'm sure that if I sat down and I grinded it out and I could just, like, dedicate months of my life to doing nothing else but applying for jobs, then I could get a job. If I did nothing else but sat down and sifted through the garbage and looked for stuff and sent emails and whatever, right? If I did nothing else but that, I could get a job. However, you know, the thing is you're supposed to be able to just like applying for jobs shouldn't be a full-time job. Yeah, but that's miserable. It is horrible. It is horrible. Because, you know, half of them aren't real. I'd much rather talk about the job market than the political situation. Because I think that there's more interesting things to grab onto when it comes to, like, how technology and stuff has affected it in comparison. No, applying for jobs is absolutely a full-time job. Why don't I live stream my editing process? Oh, God. Because that's, like, not productive for anybody. Like, for instance, like, Imported Cheese. He's a YouTuber. He's doing Pokopia right now. He's somebody who has done that. Like, live streamed his editing process. And I was sort of interested in that, but I think I was only interested in it because I'm a video editor. Because I do it. Not because, like, I think my viewers would like to watch me do it. The goal is to create magic for you guys, right? And if you see everything behind the magic, it starts to not be as magical. You know? You guys get to see Kaizo Mario Galaxy. You don't get to see the 2 months that I spent editing it. Because it wasn't that interesting for the majority of it. Streams are asked for money generation? I think it depends. I mean, if you're talking about, like, the ad revenue, like, you know. But, I mean, Dan, you generally get more views than I do. So, like, granted, I do more streams than you do, but you make more videos than I do. So, like, you would think that this, you know, the money's in the videos. And it is. It is. That's a fact. Like, it's not up for debate, really. Streams can earn money if people donate, yes. Outside of that, like, the VOD's not gonna make me, let's even say, $12. Nothing compares to a vid popping off. I agree with you. Agree with you. Do the ads on stream not get me anything? Like pennies. And I don't even put them there. Like that's YouTube doing it, right? Like hardly anything. Peace out, Bob. It's like watching a Disney mascot take off his head. Did you see the Minnie Mouse? The guy who's Minnie Mouse? That, like, 50-year-old Mexican guy smoking a cigarette, and he like flips off the person who's like recording him. That came out like today. Still looking for hidden treasure or something like that. 5,000 to 10,000 views to make meaningful money off of ads. For a VOD? Yeah. And people catch up with my VODs. I don't make no money off of VODs. Guy sounds like a real one, though. It's so funny. It's like a Minnie Mouse guy. It's like a 50-year-old Mexican dude. He's got like the stash and everything. And you just see like the head tilted back. He's wearing the dress and he's like smoking a cig. It's so awesome. I'm like, ah, yes, capitalism. You'd love to be able to just stream Pikmin shit. Do it. You know? $0.99, I get the leftover penny. It's not that bad. Don't worry, guys. If you've ever wondered about the quality of life of being one of the top 5 Pikmin streamers, period, ever, if you ever get jealous about how much money I make, please God don't, because I don't make enough to pay for my life. That's why I'm applying for jobs. Hour-long vids are where it's at. You know, I don't really... That's maybe more along the lines of my issue. I don't really think about the length of a video when I make it. Obviously, I think about the CPMs or whatever, but I don't think about it like in comparison. Like I made the Pikmin area ranking video, right? Like I didn't feel the need to make that one longer so that I could make more money off of it. However, I'd be lying if I said something like Kaizo Mario Galaxy hasn't directly paid for months of rent over the course of its lifespan, right? Outside of taxes and whatever, right? In my experience, as somebody who makes these big, long-ass supercuts, that's where the money is. It's just nice when they are, sure. Oh yeah, there's Bulbman down there. But the thing is, too, is it took me months to make that video. So then it's like, oh, well, how much money am I realistically, like, actually making from it? Well, that's a conversation. And then it's, can value be placed on art? And that's an even bigger conversation. And then Lazy Life becomes a member for 30 months. And I think that's artistic. Oh, there's a Bloister. There's a Bloister in the bathtub. Barely paying attention here. Oh, yeah. Like, the Pikmin 4 selfie challenge will go crazy. And that actually might be something I do soon-ish. YouTube's hard because you want to make the best video possible, but you have to pay bills. Yes. That is indeed. That's the catch-22, man. I talk about how Kaizo Mario Galaxy was my quarter-life crisis. Because it was. Because up to that point, I probably hadn't dedicated my entire being toward editing a video. But I did with Kaizo Mario Galaxy. There's a baby. Dude, I didn't even see the baby's head. Make one for the audience and one for you. That's the way to do it. I mean, that's what I'm doing about that's the ranking video to me. Like, that video is not for me. Right? It's for me to defer to when people are like, Hef, how do you feel about this area in Pikmin 3? I go, oh, well, it's pretty good, but I like these areas more. And then I have proof. Or whatever. Hire an editor. You have to make enough money to pay both you and the editor. Yeah. That's a whole other conversation. Because, like, you guys know, right? Like, Davis G, the Fire Emblem YouTuber, who, at this stage in his career, probably makes more money than I do. He edited some of Bickman for the channel. And, you know, I would have liked to have had that relationship be, like, more stable. Not with us. Like, we worked fine together, right? We did good, no problems, no issues, whatever. No issues with, like, the rate, nothing like that. But, like, I just wasn't bringing in enough to justify having an editor. I was like, can't do it anymore, man. Like, you got a few projects, you know. Let's say like 5 projects. You do not make enough to pay an editor. Well, they might have a real job. And that's how. But I'm such a stickler, though. I love the editing process. It's kind of like my biggest part of the hobby. You know, like the video games that's the content that I've chosen to make because I'm good at it, right? Or compared to other people, I'm pretty good at the video game thing. And it's also easy and incredibly diverse and whatever. But like the video editing is the part that I love. And so if I offshore that and I have less... Sorry, I thought that was a doodle bug. If I have less creative control over that process, I'm not having like as much fun, right? That's what I noticed with Bickman. It was like, okay, like, yeah, it's cool to see somebody else edit your stuff, but it doesn't have like your touch on it. And I'm not the type of person to give an editor like hundreds of notes. Have I considered becoming an editor for someone else? Oh, God. When your channel's as big as mine, you wonder, like... Not that I have the biggest YouTube channel in the world, right? Because of course I don't. I tried to edit for the Grand Line Review. I applied to do that in, like, 2021. And then, like, I did... Vaguely, I think I reached out to, like, Flygon HG when he was hiring video editors. Because I was just curious about it. Did I have the perfect resume for it? No, you're right. But then it becomes, like, mostly I need a job for, like, health insurance. And, like, if I edit for Jake Paul, he's not going to give me health insurance. You feel me? I would never edit for Jake Paul. And... he probably would give me health insurance if I did edit for Jake Paul, actually. But, you know what I mean. That's a true fact about me. I applied to be an editor for the Grand Line Review because I loved One Piece and I love video editing. I don't know how he does some of his stuff, but that was also years ago, so it's harder to compare, like, the quality of content, you know? Knowing it's not just me as the editor was a bit surprising. Really? That's interesting. I feel like you could tell. Based on the types of gags and memes that were included. But that's just me. That's just maybe how I see it. New World quite a bit. Yeah. Intense with the edits compared to some of my other videos. And those are probably the ones that Davis had done. Not that he... you know, I really want to clarify that, like, we did a good job on them. Like, I wouldn't have put them on the channel if I wasn't happy with them. But, yeah, they're different styles. Totally. Totally. 43 treasures to go? Dude, I'm at 224. Like, we're still, like... I may have put the speedrun on the back burner, but I'm still gaming. I still feel like I'm gaming heavy right now. It was me leaning into the Bickman style? No, it was probably Davis. But I have considered editing for other channels. Editors can have insane prices. It depends, because the thing is like, you could edit for quote-unquote exposure, and that's a whole other conversation, because... Again, I'm about to get real with you guys. I left my job in media sales because I had met a guy there through like one of the clients who was one of my accounts that I was working, who did like, you know, video editing and marketing for like smaller businesses. But he had a more like direct hand in it. It wasn't salesy, right? It wasn't salesy. So I was like, okay, this is more along the lines of what I want to do. So I left my job to, let's say work, but more like intern for him. Okay? And I think, you know, I don't want to dwell on the past. I do it enough, but I think that's where my financial issues really started. Because he wasn't paying me, even though he said he was gonna pay me eventually. I edited a bunch of stuff for him and his clients. And then one day he just decided to ghost me. And he stole my hard drive, my 4 gigabyte hard drive. A terabyte hard drive, not gigabyte. Obviously that'd be nothing if it was gigabyte. And so since that, I have not had a job. My job has been full-time YouTube. Did I buy the hard drive? Yes. No, it was I was down money. I was down money from my entire working relationship with him. And I had always known that, but it was under the assumption that the work I was doing would add to my portfolio and give me exposure, and I could, you know, break further into the video editing / corporate production world. And that is not how it went. At all. And that's my sob story. But, like, you know, you learn from these things. Say that like pressing charges is free. And I wouldn't do that anyway, because, like, in my eyes, I believe that he didn't do it maliciously. I still think that he didn't do it maliciously. He didn't like purposely steal my hard drive and not pay me, because there was always a understanding, you know. However, I think it was more like he was just flighty and he was just spacey and he just wasn't focused and wasn't maybe ready to keep somebody else on his team, you know. And so it's so much less about, like, the animosity there and more like the... I have edited for exposure. Enough. I've done it enough. And I'm a good editor, right? Like, I'm not perfect. No editor is perfect. Sorry, I'm focused on this jelly float. Nobody died. That's sick. Some just overvalue what they bring to the table. No, and it wasn't even like he convinced me. So I saw what he did, and I liked him enough. Like, as a dude, as a creative, right? Because I hadn't been around a lot of people who maybe functioned on that same plane. And so I was content because I had been at a job for like a year. And my payment structure was going to change at that job, right? So there were things that were going to change about the job. So I was like, okay, I might as well try to find something different and try to see if I can make money some other way. And so that's when I decided, like, okay, like, I'm going to see if I can get good at this type of editing. And then maybe I'll be able to use that in my portfolio to, like, get a job somewhere else. And I think that there still is stuff that I have done that can be used in a portfolio. I just think that... Yeah. I think that I was too foolish with the idea that I wouldn't be paid. That I just wanted the exposure. Would I rather work for exposure or eat a raw onion? I'd rather, at this stage in my life, eat a raw onion, dude. It's a good question. That's a great question, actually. Raw onion tastes better than work. I don't know if raw onion's tasty. Donate $50 right now. I'll eat a raw onion right now. That's not true. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's not true. That's not true. Would not want to rely on it as your source of income because you would feel pressured to make compromises in your artistic vision. Yes, that's exactly how it goes. As somebody who does content creation and puts passion into what I do, you know, I usually do not make projects that I am not passionate about. Right? I don't usually, very rarely will I put out a video that I'm like, this is to get paid. Most of the time, it is like 98% of the time, it is I am making this video because it is a piece of art and it is something that I want to be memorialized. And the thing is like, you don't like to, the reality is you have to. I've only recently started to really hit that reality. Because it has worked for me. You know? A little behind the scenes. So I don't want to like ruin... This isn't like ruining the magic of YouTube. Because I can still put out like a beautiful video that you guys can love and people will return to and whatever. Right? That's what I do. That's my favorite thing. Is I create something that'll just exist. And so that when I die, and somebody wants to hear my voice, or see me again, you know, they're able to pull up that video and go, man, I remember this. That was a good-ass time, wasn't it? You know, instead of it, there just being nothing. I'm immortalized, baby. But I've found that the type of content I make and how I make it doesn't do well with the whole, like, you need to make money thing. Sometimes it will. Passively it does, but never, like, super actively. I don't do, like, specific kinds of challenges, I'd say. Talking about this with the sunset theme in the background goes kind of heavy. We can lighten it up. With the Snowfall Field Course Select from Hey Pikmin? Yep. No editing required if this makes it into the video. I don't even make Colossal Caverns into videos anymore. Dude, that's something I probably could do, and it would probably fix my financial situation. Period. I could probably just take these Colossal Cavern streams and just turn them into like half-an-hour videos. And just upload like one of them a week. And like that's the easy route though. But I don't want to do that. Cuz I don't think that like I don't think there's anything particularly unique or interesting enough about a run of CC. Especially if I'm not speedrunning or I'm not doing some type of challenge or like, you know, like stuff like that. Saying it out loud makes it sound stupid. Like, yeah, obviously half of you should be doing that. What kind of Pikmin YouTuber are you? But I've spent literally most of the last like few weeks when I'm not doing the Wind Waker randomized, I've spent editing Mariomon. And if you want to hear me yap while I'm playing Colossal Caverns, then just watch the VODs, you know? I'd rather edit the stuff that is gonna go crazier than just, like, the little stuff like this. You'd rather just watch the VOD than watch an edited run. No, totally. I totally get that. Totally get that. The thing about my VODs, though, my VODs definitely carry a different energy. I'm definitely more out of pocket. I'm absolutely saying shit that I should not be saying to an audience. Because, let's be frank. Like, I don't get as many views on the VODs as I would, like, a video. I'm not going to attract as many 8-year-olds who are impressionable to a Colossal Caverns VOD as I would to a video titled "The Biggest Cave in Pikmin 2." You know, like, I have to be a little censored, if you will. Is there something here? There is not. No. I thought I got a bottle cap from right here. Am I stupid? Oh! Oh, well, that would have been really nice to have. You get mad. I'm sorry. I have to not get squished. Stop. There we go. Hate when people get mad at creators for selling out. I think there's levels to it. Because I've always prioritized my realness, my integrity, right? Like, I'm not somebody who takes sponsors just for the sake of getting paid. Not that that in itself is a bad thing, but it's the way I value my place in the creator ecosystem. And my values are different than somebody else's values. I shouldn't put that on other creators as well, right? That is not the standard. You know, there is no shame in making a bag off of your content. Selling out's the only option creators have to continue doing what they love. No, listen, you're totally right. You're totally right. But it depends. There's ways to go about it, I think. Shame creators for taking sponsorships. Again, I think it depends. I think it makes sense for people to shade creators for taking sponsorships that are, like, predatory. That'll, like, take and sell your data. You know? There's a joke about this in the Mario Mon movie / supercut. I gotta get somebody to do a thumbnail for it. I could literally post that video in, like, a few days, but I need the thumbnail to be crazy so that I can actually have it do well, right? I have a joke, anyway, to return to what I was saying. I have a joke in the Mario Mon movie / supercut where I talk about having a Manscaped sponsor, right? And I just think, like, oh yeah, of course. It's a Pokemon Nuzlocke video on YouTube. Of course it's sponsored by Manscaped. And this is a little behind the scenes for you guys, right? Like, and I play it up like a joke. I basically do a fake sponsor read for Manscaped. But it's just, like, strange. It's like you're trying to get a bunch of people who watch the Pokemon Nuzlocke content to, like, buy razors for, like, their balls. like it's just strange, dude. Hopefully they go toward the ring. They did. Beautiful. You're picking this up? Don't worry. Picking what up? Wait, what? Like Lunchly. Well, I'm not gonna have a Lunchly sponsorship. VPN or a food delivery service versus a gambling app. No, totally. There's a responsibility. You don't know how many people here watch Peach Owl. Oh, okay, good. All right, yeah. That's a good point. I'm not totally, like, I'm not coming at Peach Owl's life either, because, again, like, the idea is like, you have to make money to survive, right? I understand that. But, like, there's got to be something better you can have as your video's sponsor than, like, a razor for your balls, you know? But have it's more than just your balls. You can shave your face with it. It's literally specifically designed to, like, shave your balls, bro. Now, eventually, like, one day, I've basically given up on doing anything that I love career-wise. Because I haven't been at the point where I can do that while also making money. So, like, one day I'll just do some random boring job. It's not even a bad one. What, Manscaped? No, not really. You're right. And that's kind of why I'm not coming in anybody's life. It's just like a strange disconnect, is what I'm saying. Like, do I actually want you guys to play Raid Shadow Legends? Like, no. Does it harm you if I'm like, hey, go play Raid Shadow Legends, even if you know I'm not being genuine about it? Like, no, it doesn't really harm you. So that's like, to me, it's cringy. It's annoying when you see an 8-minute video with the sponsor being Raid Shadow Legends, right? But it's not harmful. It's like, okay, creators got to make a bag. I get it. I have not taken a sponsor yet. It would have to be the right one. But when it's like, oh, download DraftKings. It's like, well, yeah, that's kind of maybe going to be a problem if the people who are my viewers don't have a ton of money or are recovering gambling addicts. Like, yeah, I kind of don't want to expose, or like BetterHelp. I'm selling you therapy? Like, good God, just go through your healthcare provider. And if you don't have a healthcare provider, then sit on a bus bench and talk to the nearest person. I joke with my girlfriend, like, I need to do more gambling. I need to buy into more crypto. Because, like, how else are you supposed to get rich in big 2026? Manscaped is a reliable razor, though. And that's fine, right? It's not even really the point. I needed to free this. No, that's the thing, is that, like, yes, everybody has a price, too. Yeah, if DraftKings was like, yo, dude, do a 30-second sponsor on your next Pikmin 2 ROM hack supercut, for $20,000, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll do a minute for you guys, right? Like, like, everybody has a price. I have not encountered a situation where I have to negotiate said price. But yes, that is also another thing, right? No, most people would not turn that down. No, totally. And I get that. That checks out. That makes sense to me. Is this 20? What is this? Is this the Alamranite shell? No, it's a freaking gear? Screw? Bolt? It's a gear. 20 replays of Lands of Torture. Is it worth it? Well, I don't know. Most people on this platform don't have a family to feed. I think that is also not true. I think that's almost like offensively wrong. But the people taking sponsors, yeah, they probably do. And that's part of the reason I haven't taken sponsors, right? This guy's still freaking alive and awake and everything. What the hell? People don't look at creators like people. I don't know if I've gotten that vibe. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Like, they're just like a concept. They're not really like real people spending their real time and real money to like make something. Yeah. Creators having kids is the exception, not the norm. I don't know. I think that you're narrowing your focus to video game YouTube, Scrumby. I don't think you're really thinking big picture at all. I just don't. I can't agree with that. I don't. You're pulling that out of your butt, dude. Like, think about like fashion or makeup or like, you know, sports. Shit, like eating video. Like, I don't know, mukbangs. Like, there's so many different sides that, like, yeah, I could totally picture XYZ creator having a family, or like, you know, let's say like an elderly person to even take care of. Thinking of the history YouTube scene, you only know of one channel run by a guy with kids. I feel like people think of relatively small creators in the same way they do think of like film studios. I think there's a lot of things being said that I'm saying out loud, but I don't necessarily agree with. I don't think that anybody who isn't involved in TV and film, I don't think anybody actually looks at the film studios producing the project, that role before the project actually starts. I think I'm one of the few people who do that. Not few, but, you know. It's not relevant to lots of people. A card grading service? You feel like it's a great step forward for your business. You never know anything nor how to go about it, but you're still excited. No, and that's like, that sounds good. That sounds fine. That doesn't seem like anything bad. They just have to be good at grading cards. But that's not even like, that's not in your boat. That's not for you to care about, I guess. Most YouTubers can't afford to have children. Well, I think that you've gone in a complete circle, and I think that the whole conversation is kind of a non-starter now. Cause like, do I want a family? Yes. If I could make enough money to comfortably have a family, but I'm not gonna bring more children into the world for them to, like, I'm not feeding myself necessarily. You know, I'm not eating 3 meals a day. I'm cutting back. I'm not going on trips. I'm not in the best situation to have kids. Okay? Despite what Elon might say. What does Elon say, F? Who cares, chat? Who cares, chat? Who cares? You missed nothing. This has been the whole stream. Not really. Not the whole stream. That's not fair. That's not fair. Like and subscribe for my kids. Yeah. Also, donate memberships and stuff. And, yeah. It goes toward feeding my dog. I'm 28. And, I think that I would have been more comfortable having a kid when I was 22 than now being a 28-year-old. I have less money in my bank account as a 28-year-old than I did as a 22-year-old. Is that because of general economic conditions, or is it from my lack of a job and foray into Pikmin YouTube? But have your variety! Shut the fuck up. Dude, that wasn't even the chatter in my head. That was just me in my head. Oh man, it's fun being schizophrenic. I'm not schizophrenic. I'm a streamer. This is what streamers do. They just yap to themselves. And you guys, right? Like, obviously. Thanks for saying your question. What was your question? Pikmin YouTube is no lucrative except for press A. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I bet. You gotta wonder how I'm only here for Pikmin's doing. You know. 15-minute videos. It's probably the way, honestly. I'm the guy who makes the 2-hour-long Pikmin videos. Or 3.5-hour-long Pikmin videos. Imagine making a 15-minute Pikmin video. God. Sounds like breathing. At 31, you don't feel it like having a family would be financially ever feasible. It's just crazy, because, like, I totally get that. I totally understand that. There's 14 treasures left also. I'm not really, like... This is not for or against having a family. I think that maybe at some point in my life, I did want a family. But, like, right now, it's, like, not on my radar. Because, like, I just don't... Like, I can get a wife pretty easy. But, like, children? I don't know about that. Bet he's making, like, 2K a month. You're probably right. It's kind of on the nose for what I pull. But it depends. I've had big months. I've had small months. I've had months where my internet doesn't work. I've had months where I have to move. I've had months where I haven't streamed. You know, it depends. I'm all over the place because I mostly stream. The videos I do put out are big, long supercuts that boost my monthly revenue. Whatever. Making a 15-minute Pikmin video, it sounds like breathing. Dude, when you break down Pikmin 4 the way I did, it took me like 6 months. I played through it like 5 times at that point. Like, yeah. Making a video that's like, oh, the red Pikmin is actually good. Here's why. And then talking about red Pikmin for like 10 minutes. Like, yeah, I could do that. But, like, it's not the kind of content I want to make. You know? That's really always what it boils down to. Alright, I gotta use blues here. Pikmin YouTube used to be so much more lucrative. But then you had people step all over my space. I don't say I used to be the only one. But, like, I kind of did used to be the only one. You're not talking like, you know, hey guys, welcome back to my Pikmin 1 Let's Play. We're in the impact site today. You know what I mean? If you're not talking about those creators... Then yeah, I kind of may have been the only Pikmin creator for a good, like, 6 months or so. Like, I was making Pikmin content before Pikmin 4 was even announced, bro. Like, that's how you know I'm a real one. Did I capitalize on the hype? Hardly. A little bit, but hardly. But only because I was legitimately hyped. Then Press 8 came in and started not throwing Pikmin at all of the things in Pikmin 1. And now you don't even have to throw Pikmin at the things in Pikmin 1. What a mad lad. Half the guys I'm talking about are in my chat. No, that's not true. That's not true. There's no true Pikmin grifter. There's no true griftman. Except for the ROM hack that I'm making. Coming out circa 2027. 8. Final answer. We're playing the final results, but I have 13 treasures left. Really aren't any toxic PikTubers? I didn't say that. That's just, I said there were no grifters. That's crazy. Dan, the first thing we do is go into each other's chat and talk shit. What do you mean? We're all toxic. That's so funny. I'm so toxic, I hate Pikmin ROM hacks. No, I only act like I do. Bullying is my love language. You can ask my girlfriend. Have you bullied your girlfriend? No. I only make fun of her for certain things she does and says. What? Yeah, but you do that with anybody who's your friend. Do you know the second word in girlfriend is friend? Isn't that crazy? I'm only here for Pikmin's a Pikmin 2 grifter, according to his stream collab. What's... Oh, is Skitty? Because he's been playing Pikmin 2 with Skitty, right? I haven't watched that. I think... I don't want to say they skew... I'm just not going to comment on it. I'll just leave it on the table. I'll leave that on the table. I haven't watched... I've watched a little bit. I've popped into chat maybe like for one stream like weeks ago. But if they are still doing it, I have not seen it. Pick drama. No pick drama. I'm not the one who starts pick drama. There's no such thing, even. I'm a variety YouTuber, bro. I'm a Mario channel. Didn't you know, dude? I love being a Mario channel. It's so much easier than being a Pikmin YouTuber. Yeah, I'm the one who ends the pick drama. Good point. Good choice. I remember when I took I'm Only Here for Pikmin and Arlo into a room. And I was like, hey, you guys gotta settle down now. And they were like, furry blue guy, lost media. And then they killed each other, and I replaced both of them with lizard people. What? I mean, does not compute. Prompt not viable. Try again. Sorry, I'm trying to do an AI joke, but I don't use AI, so I can't make that joke. But you know when it's like override when people respond to like Twitter users who are bots and they're like, tell me how to make a casserole. And then they respond with like the perfect recipe for a casserole. And you're like, I knew you were a fucking bot. You wish there was one shithead PickTuber? What, like a Verlicify? We do not need a Verlicify. Listen, like, I'll be the shithead. Yeah, that's aside from me. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. I'm not the Verlicify of Pikmin YouTube. Definitely not. This is a real thing that happened. Yes, of course. Should get a story mode, different overworld areas, and progression. Oh, yeah, the sublevels could be spread out. That's true. That's true. You could take off at night. That'd be cool. You get like a separate overworld and cave system. But like, you know, the caves, they wouldn't be timed to like the overworld is. Because that'd be too complicated. I have not checked the map. I'm just playing at this point, obviously. The bad boy of Pikmin. Oh god. That's crazy. That's a crazy thought. Maybe I am the bad boy of Pikmin. Still gotta run on GameCube. Well, if it's Colossal Cavern, I mean, we can't have 200 Pikmin be the limit then. It'd have to be like 100. We'd have to cut it in half. The lone wolf. Stop it. You got the alpha. I'm the Pikmin alpha. I'm already the Pikmin president. You guys can't make me the Pikmin alpha. I can't be both. I mean, I can be both. I can be everything. The Dow's over 50,000. God. God. Twilight River actually might have instilled that directly into my brain. It actually, like, it might be making me feel some type of hatred. Dude, I did get the knapsack, but I don't have an onion that's, like, close enough. So, fake ending in there and make the president character canon. That's true. We haven't seen him yet. We've only heard about him. That'd be a good idea. Guys, I can't wait till I live long enough to become the villain. I think I'm there. I think I've lived too long already. I'm an excellent heel. I'll say that. Who else is even a picktuber? Tong. Quote. Well, I mean, quote skews variety, honestly. Like, quote does a lot of Pikmin because, like, he's really good at it. But, like, he also plays, like, Mega Man and, like, Mario 64 and shit. Minty Mio? I guess so. I don't know. 216 VODs recently. Became the villain the moment I drowned all my Pikmin for $100. Dude, I would do it again. I would do it again right now in a heartbeat. For $100? Yeah, they could all die. All of them. Like, literally. Oh, there is... Dude, there is a... I hate this. I hate this. This section, this sucks. You know who I wish I had? I wish I had Ochi, so I could jump this little ledge. That's not bait. I mean, it's bait for one person. But that's a true fact. But I'm being dead fucking serious. Bro, it's so crazy. Do I have more Pikmin content or Pokemon content? I don't know. You know what I've found? As I'm, like, getting toward the tail end of finishing Mariomon, like the edit for Mariomon, editing Pikmin is so much more fun. Editing Pokemon sucks. It sucks a lot. Because, like, it has to be carried by your script. Because Pokemon is so complicated for, like, what's happening moment to moment. You have to provide the context of all that is and the history of whatever Kamala Harris said about that coconut tree. That's what you have to do when you edit Pokemon content. Notice, no, just notice. Just notice how only 2 of them latched on here. When will I get Hefman 2, the repicked lands of Galaxy Kaizo? You sound like the AI inspiration tab. Ever gonna make a long video on my EK run? Oh, you know, like, no. Like, I want to, but I lost. And it would have gotten a video if I beat it. But because I didn't beat it, I can't in good conscience do that. I could make a video like how to lose in EK or something. Like, I wonder how much of my viewer base, legitimately, even though that was probably my most streamed individual project of 2025, I wonder how many people legitimately know that I was, like playing through EK. That's something that always shocks me, is, like, how many people come out of the woodwork only for videos. Instead of, like, the streams, too. Take Jaden's failed Kaizo, that became an animated video. I don't watch Jaden animations, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's a little too, I'm not, she's not talented, right? But, how do I put this? It's not crunchy enough. It's a little too smooth. Not the animation itself, but the content. There's not enough edge or wit to it. And maybe I probably just haven't watched enough Jaden animations. All I know about Jaden animations is from whatever Nuxtaku tweeted that one time. If you're a Nuxtaku fan? No, the opposite. I hate that guy. The theory goes that he's dead, actually. Which is a horrible thing to say. Onion located.
Onion located.
Nice. Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate that. No, but, like, legitimately, like, he hasn't posted in, like, 4 months. And I don't think he's tweeted in that time, too. So, like, that's the working theory. If Nux... How's he supposed to be dead? What do you mean? People die. People just do die. Oh, it's the soap bar. How do I even get over there? The hell? I got 10 treasures left? What killed Nux? When Israel got bombed. Like a year ago. Not yesterday. Not tonight. That's not a... He uploaded 6 videos today? What are you talking about, bro? Is that true? Am I being baited? This is all just information I've heard from Twitter. This is not... I do not know, bro. I do not know. I have no stake. No stake in this. If someone mildly internet famous died, no one would tell us, so, like, you guess. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I disappeared, guys, if I stopped making content, and I didn't post a video for, like, 6 months, you could probably just assume I'm dead. You checked his channel, he's still uploading? Okay. I believe you. I have no thoughts about it. I can't believe that's a dead end. I have no idea how to get to the soap. Oh, there's got to be something hidden in one of these little cubbies, right? Or is that the soap? No, I'm getting back toward the soap. I'm like mostly chatting with you guys. I'm like very passively playing Pikmin, obviously. I can't even tell where that is, dude. Yeah, that's a nothing burger over there. That's the soap. So I gotta... Oh, that doesn't connect at all. Yeah, no wonder. This map is shot, bro. This map is fucking shot. I have 11 spicy sprays. I missed sub 3. Oh no. This is like that one thing where a bunch of media outlets are reporting the one guy died online. No, I think it's not like reporting, it's just like speculation. It's just, hey, this really obnoxious creator who posts every single day. He has another channel that's pretty active? Oh, well then, all right. So I don't know. I don't watch him, so I don't know. I think at one point maybe I did. How the fuck do I even get there? Oh my god, it is through the double tunnel. That's not my point. That's not my point. What are we talking about? Let's not talk about Noxtaku. I almost said... I don't know what I almost said. It wasn't Noxtaku. It was something else. Not bad, but I didn't have the correct thing on my tongue. I was like, wait, that's not the name of the channel. Oh, yo, actually, I want to talk about, I know what I want to talk about briefly, right? All right, so in the Pikmin, the area ranking video that all of you watched, if you're here, I know you watched it because you like Pikmin, and that is vanilla Pikmin content, and people eat that shit up, baby. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. Anyway, when I talk about the Twilight River section, right? I'm talking about the lily pads. I'm a little angry about the lily pads, right? And then I say, like, oh, personally, I would rather spend an hour listening or staying on the title screen on the version of the Twilight River that's on the title screen. I say that, right? But that was bait. That was bait because Pikmin 3's title screen is actually the Awakening Wood. It's actually Generation from the Awakening Wood that's like flipped and repurposed for Pikmin 3. But it looks like the Twilight River. So, I specifically, and you can go check, You can go check the exact, like, you could check the timestamp if you want. I have a little tiny ass title on that. Personally, I'd rather play on the title screen for an hour than an hour of the Twilight River. I have a tiny little subtitle that says, Hef, it's the Awakening Wood. Or, actually, Hef, it's the Awakening Wood. Like a really, like, fine print, like contract stuff. And I was just waiting. I was waiting for one of you fucking know-it-alls to be like, actually, Hef, that's the Awakening Wood. Who told you that was the Twilight River? And immediately I was like, got him. Got him. Got him. It was easy. Because I know. You guys try to always ruin these little bits. You love picking apart everything. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about that because I felt like an evil genius. I was like, I actually put fine print in this YouTube video. Isn't it the cut water area? No, I don't think so. There's 8 treasures left still. Somebody's lifting something. I hear them. We could just call it, but that would be not in the spirit of things. Oh, it's a creeping chrysanthemum head. That's excellent. I can't... I should ask Pickhacker. I should be like, yo, I don't know what you're doing and I wouldn't pay you. But would you want to make Colossal Caverns 2? Just so we can, like, we can just shore up some of this garbage. You knew it was an edit of the Awakening Wood. To this day, you still interpret it as the one branch bridge in the distant tundra on the way to the Fossbat, but during spring. That's a fine interpretation, I think. Totally. I always thought it was the Twilight River because, you know, water. But I did learn, because obviously I did enough research on the areas of Pikmin, because I'm me. Because of course I've read the Wikipedia pages for basically everything. Not everything. There's still stuff about Pikmin I don't know. I still learn things and stuff occasionally, right? I'm not saying I know 100% of everything about Pikmin. But, like, when I make a video like that, I do the research. I don't just go on gut, fuck it, we ball instinct. Like, I want you guys to know that my opinions are informed. I'm not just, like, saying shit for the sake of reaction and bait. Should do an educational playthrough. That's funny. That's what the photo school challenge is, though. That's educational. It's educational in a different way. I'm not educating you about Pikmin necessarily. Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy that I still can't find... There's 8 treasures left, dude. It's got to be like one room. Oh, you know what? There's a room with the orange bulb orb. That's probably like 3 or 4 of them. I'm going to go around. Yeah. Like that niche purple Pikmin tech from a month ago? Like what? The niche purple Pikmin tech. Purples aren't niche. Purples are everything, dude. Ah, yes. This is one. That's a good, jolly good show. It's always a specific, like, area of the caves that we miss. It's usually never, like... Because I do know a lot of these generations. So I do, like, the level generation. So I do know where some of the hidden treasure would show up, and I know to check for it. But sometimes it's like, I just don't have... I don't have the Pikmin to get the treasure. Like, I don't have whites, or I don't have Bulbmin, so I can't just will myself into getting them. Purples stun to break boulders. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, actually. Again, already. Like, it was like their slam attack broke the boulder. I know now I remember what you're talking about. You could ask me to recreate that shit. I probably would never, ever be able to recreate that. Well, not never, ever, but... Treasure gauge always works regardless of whether there's antenna beetles on the map. Killing all the antenna beetles makes treasure show up on the map. That's kind of interesting. That would change the meta, but it would definitely help with... I say replay value, like I'm not the guy who's played all of this Colossal Caverns. It's very easy. Wild, dude. That's wild. But I do it because it's like a very easy thing to just like go live with and be like, yeah, I feel like streaming. I don't have a project in mind. Let's play some Colossal Caverns. Also, I imagine a Dweevil had to have picked up... Oh no, it's on its way. Alright, so there's treasure in that room for sure. But like beside that, dude... No, I think there's a lot of ways that Colossal Caverns can be not improved. There's really a boss right here? Oh no, it's the Mochi. Wait. Oh, that's a room I haven't... Okay, interesting. Yeah, something with the treasure gauge for sure, though. Either changing the noise or like... Cause this sucks, right? This is not fun. Like... wandering around, trying to... Oh, wait, got one. Trying to find the hidden treasure. Because the map is so big. With Platinum Kaizo coming, how long do I plan on playing it? That's a great question. I don't know. Because I'm either going to play it till I beat it, or play it till I give up. And I won't know... I'm not committing to beating it. Also, let's get that out of the way, right? There's another one right here. Oh no, it's the Mochi. Okay. Cause like I quote unquote committed to beating Emerald Kaizo, but I just don't. I don't have the desire to play through that whole game again just to lose to some BS. It's always an area. They're always concentrated to like a specific area. There we go. That's... I was like, that Pikmin didn't come from me. Yeah, there's already an entity limit. I would like to beat Platinum Kaizo. But I might not like it as much as EK. Because EK is a beautiful game almost on accident. And so I worry about Platinum Kaizo. I don't know for a fact if there are Pokemon that go above level 100. That's like my biggest pet peeve in difficulty mods is like when you're in the Elite Four and you know the enemy trainers have like Pokemon that are level 108. You eventually stop caring whether you won or lost and just enjoyed learning more about the game. Oh no, certainly. I feel like I became a student of the game, and while I didn't become a master, you know, like... the clout would have been nice. I'll say the clout would have been nice. Do I want to know about PKE4 quirks? Oh my god, barely. Barely, dude. Because... I don't know. I know it's not just like a difficulty ROM hack, right? Is there extra? This is a blue onion. I'd say yes. I'd say I probably do want to know about them just to be prepared. But I really do hate, like... Oh, here's one. Oh, yeah, no, I did know that. I watched the trailer. Okay, alright, yeah. I was like, how do you know about a Platinum Kaizo Elite 4? I forgot that you had one Switch MIDI 4, which is crazy and awesome. It's such an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea that I feel must have been born last minute. There are 3 treasures here. Is there one right here too? No, dude. Do I like Gen 4? You know, I feel like I'm actually going to hate it. I'm actually not sure. Because you're right, like, the speed up on it might be such that I just can't bring myself to play through tons of runs of it. I like Gen 4. I wouldn't consider myself, like, a Gen 4 stan, though. There's Gen 4 fans, right? You know who they are. I'm not really one of them. Even though that was probably when I was most into Pokemon. $60 FPS patch, it goes way faster. Oh, the speed up? We'll have to see what's available with Platinum Kaizo. Encounter rates. Well, that depends. If there's quality of life and like an infinite repel and like all this stuff, then it can't be that bad. What the hell's over here, dude? Not there. Oh, it's gonna suck. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, it's gonna suck. Okay, I gotta wait. Gotta wait for that to return. A lot of glaring issues. I understand being a Gen 4 stan. I'm not one, but I understand it. One treasure remains in this here Colossal Cavern. And because it's a Colossal Cavern, it'll be basically impossible to find for the next, let's say, 15 minutes. So how about this, guys? Before we close out the stream and the run... Oh! Wait, actually... The treasure gauge was going up. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Oh, red onion? Oh. It's a hidden one in the red onion? Oh! Alright, that's perfect then. Very easy. See, like, I didn't have white Pikmin, so I never would have known. I never would have known. And you guys are very happy that I'm actually completing a run of Colossal Caverns. Isn't that beautiful? And we only talked about politics and the economy and the job market for like half of this stream. Not the entire thing. We also talked about the ethics of sponsorships and being a creator on YouTube.com. And also we talked about... we didn't really talk about food all that much. What did we talk about? What did you learn today? Go find the One Piece? Oh, his speed? I can't do that, bro. I hope he doesn't find it. Not because I don't want IShowSpeed to be successful, because I actually kind of like that guy as far as, like, super famous streamers go. Like, I do like that guy. But what I don't want is for him to find it and spoil the ending and ruin it for everybody. But that was that. I'm just gonna hit 0. Because that's our time. Because I would have left by now. But... let me... Where's my phone at? Where's my phone at? Because I have a picture of the wheel because I took a picture of the wheel because I had to use it. So I have to refill this out, actually. So I'm gonna do that in the meantime. You guys, actually, I'm gonna do that in the meantime. And in the meantime, we'll do that. That's not a pen. That just says like and subscribe. Oh, no. Oh, I hate some of these options, guys. Wait, I hate some of these options, man. The good news is that I only need to do this for a set of streams before Platinum Kaizo. That's the good news. I'm really gonna put that's a alright. That's fine. I'll do it. I'll put it down. There is one spot. There's one spot on here that was the randomizer, the Zelda rando. I do not know what I'm gonna put in place of that. Hopefully something that I actually want to do, because there's like a few things on this wheel that I'm like, I don't know. You know, I'll put the selfie challenge on here. I'll put pick 4 selfie just to like move my ass. Just to move my ass with it. All right. The wheel. Little do you guys know that the wheel was the entire point of this stream. The Colossal Caverns run was just a bonus. It started out as a speed run. But we kind of lost some of the sauce. Crobster corpse curled next to us is just poetic. Oh, it's beautiful. I love killing the Crobster. All right. What does it say, F? What does it say? What does the wheel say, F? It says it says Nicktoons Unite. Which is not, that is not, number one, I don't think it's a good game. It's a game. I don't even know if I own it. Hold on. Give me a moment. Oh, I hit it. I did at one point. I owned it at one point. I don't have it on my shelf, which means I don't own it now. That's really stupid. I don't know how long it takes either. That's a really, really stupid Totaka's song. There it is. Oh no. Yeah, it is there. Time to look at eBay listings. No, there's ways around that. It's a GameCube game. It's a GameCube game. Nicktoons Unite Nuzlocke. That's so silly. I don't even know, like... I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make Nicktoons Unite, like, either interesting for you guys or interesting for me. That one I don't think will make it to be a video. The Wind Waker Rando was, like, again, like a 9 out of 10 project. Maybe, like, a 9.5 out of 10. Like, legitimately, I couldn't ask for more for a peak video. You know what I mean? Like it has everything in it to make a solid hef video. I don't know where I'm gonna find the sauce for Nicktoons Unite, but I'm gonna have to pull it out of my ass. How long do we have to deal with Nicktoons? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research, just like I did after ending the stream last time and doing what's it called? Wind Waker Rando. I had to, like, the Wind Waker Rando actually had some solid input because I had to get the randomizer. I had to, you know, get the Wind Waker itself. I got Louis, but I had to load in Louis. A lot of different inputs into making the Wind Waker Rando happen. I feel like it's not going to be the same thing, but I will do some research on Nicktoons Unite. And I will, yeah, that is probably the next thing I'm going to stream then. Because, I mean, I got things to edit. I have the Endless Abyss video to edit. I have, obviously, the Wind Waker to edit. And then I want to finish up Super Mario Mon. Because that one was a banger for sure. That's going to be a good video. You guys, I hope you guys like the Super Mario Mon video. Because, like, I've only gotten better at editing Nuzlocks in particular, so I'm hoping you guys like that one, because it's more of me than it is of, like, Super Mario Mon. Like, it's a celebration of that game, but, like, I don't know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm taking it on not as, oh, Super Mario Mon just came out, it's a piece of content I could do. It's like, no, this game's been out for, like, let's say a year, right? Now I'm taking it on. So now it's like, there's a separation. It's not the trendy thing to do. There's some more, maybe, sauce to it, I guess. I hope anyway. That's gonna do it for me. I am definitely tired. Nicktoons Unite will happen at some point soon-ish. Yeah, and we'll see. I'm gonna average like 20 viewers, and that's okay. That's okay. It won't be a video, but I'll do it. But I'll do it. Cause that's what the wheel dictated, bro. The wheel said so. And when I get frustrated with it, / if it's too easy or boring, I'll just throw on something else. Sounds good? Sounds good. If you guys enjoy the content, you already know to support me. Leave a like on the stream, comment below. Let me know. What would you like added to the wheel for the next time I have to do this whole endeavor? I don't know. You don't know. This has been one run of Colossal Caverns also, by the way. Till next time.